That one.
Yeah, so the top one should be me, the bottom one should be you. Hello? The fact that no one is saying anything worries me.
Maybe some music too loud.
Oh, that's true. The music is super loud. Hey guys, can you hear us over the music? Probably not. Yeah, I just muted it, yeah. Can you guys hear? Okay, so this is me, Dusty. And then
Hello, hello. Testing. Danny here.
Randy Hat. Yeah, you can hear us both. Yes? Does it sound okay? Turn Danny up. We hear you? Okay. Let me do a little boosterooski on. We hear you? Okay. Let's just go. Oh, yeah, I think last time I tried this, it didn't work. Yeah. That's it. You're good? Okay. Sounds good. All right, we're just testing to make sure it worked. I had to do some finagling to see if I can get this to work. Looks like we got it to work. So I'm going to go ahead and mute us back. They haven't even announced top 8 yet, so it's probably going to be a little bit of time. We'll say 15 more minutes probably. But me and Danny will be back and forth and you know, checking stuff up. If you guys have any questions, let us know.
What up, guys? What up? Chicago has been pretty sweet so far. This venue is really nice. Unfortunately, I lost, but it's okay. Can't get them all.
Can't wait. I can do.
I'm not sure if it would have made the difference. I would have gotten an extra attack, which probably would have been really good. But then that's like a 10K combo I didn't have, but I think that last line of play, I messed up. If anything, I should have attacked with the 20K and then let him take it. So he goes to, he goes down to 1 with that, and then swing with my mecha, and then combo up to 25K. Like that line would have been better between those two, or I should have just swung, not combo anything, let him either combo out of it or not. If he threw a 5K, they threw a 5K, then he's down to 1 card, which would be a negate, and then swing in a super combo, then pass turn, and then I would have 1 energy up, which was for a 10K, and then I would have had I got it into a super combo, and I would have been able to defend a lot easier. Thanks, full screen. Can't get them all. We did pretty good today, though. We the other loss that we got wasn't. It's like we lost because of the time rules. Because Anthony won his, but he was on seat C. Zuhair lost his, and he was on seat B. And I was in seat A versus Janemba, and we ended up going to time, and we drew. So then it's whoever won seat B got the point, and since Zuhair lost, they got the point. So we got that loss, unfortunately. But overall, everyone did really well. I don't think Anthony lost. Oh, hold on, they might be announcing, maybe. But Anthony won. He won all. Oh, here we go. Top 8 teams, you guys.
Are going to report to the second row.
This should be good.
I'm going to go ahead and call off the
All right, guys.
8 teams.
Top 8 teams get announced.
These are not final till these are posted in 5 minutes.
We have one of our friends, our Canadian friends that we came down with. They did really. Actually, no. 2 teams have my Canadian friends on them, and I'm pretty sure they were perfect right now. They did really well, so I'm pretty happy about that. That would have been sweet if we got there too. We would have had 3. Everybody in our car would have made top 8. It would have been amazing.
There we go, guys.
Number 1. Remember, top 8 teams in the second row.
You can always replace your teammates. Play for the win. You can always replace your teammates.
50% would be 53 teams. Only 1 player is going to go to room 5. You're going to go out this hallway. You're going to go. We're in 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can find somebody else. You can find anybody you want, or sometimes there's people just looking. They post on Facebook if you're trying to find a team. Just post on Facebook and here we go, guys. Top 8.
Okay, guys. Top 8 teams.
Who is that?
I actually didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that.
Something with gods in it.
Something with gods, yeah.
I should let your head judge do the rest.
Yeah, replacing the day of.
In second place, we have Planet Vegeta.
Team Planet Vegeta.
Third place, Unpredictables.
Third place, Unpredictables. That's the team that we lost to, but drew technically.
Fourth place, Team Collector Store.
Team Collector's Store.
Fifth place, Shenron's Lair.
Shenron's Lair.
Sixth place, Two Gods, One Ben.
Two Gods, One Ben. Or I don't know what they said there.
Seventh place, Heroes and Games.
Heroes in Games, 7th. What the heck? None of my friends made it? What's going on here?
And by 9/1000ths of a point,
Oh my god, this one was like
eighth place,
8th place by a point, like a very
T14
T4T. That T4T is the one with Jordan Markle, Ryan Severin, and Anthony Hernandez. They squeaked in at 8th seed.
Shoo,
Damn.
that's close.
I actually don't know what my friends' teams' names were.
That is close.
Did they not make it? I forget what they called themselves.
All right, guys. I'm not sure. Who
Wait,
you guys
did the
want on
twins not-
stream, guys? Let us know. Let us know who you guys want on stream. Probably just Shenron's Lair, I would imagine, until you guys want on stream.
Ooh, man, if Shenron can get this as back-to-back Shenron Lair celebration events, that'd be crazy.
You guys want the Markle team on?
Yeah, it's Anthony Hernandez, Markle, and Ryan Severin.
Not the Hill Twins. The Hill Twins didn't make it, actually.
Oh, yeah, I guess they didn't.
No
Oh,
KTM
wow.
team made it.
Damn it, they should have let us beat them. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on, did my friends not make it? Damn.
All right, so you guys want Markle's team? Okay. Do you want your team if they would have made it? Okay. That's not the best information, but
Yeah. First? Oh, okay. The first seed was my friends. Nice. Nice. The guys that came in the car with, they're playing like they're really good. Like their seat 8 is really good. Oh wait, that means they're against our team. Markle's team is against my friends.
let's do it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That's gonna be a barn burner.
They actually played each other during Swiss, and my Canadian friends they won.
Minnesota. I wish
they beat
Minnesota
them.
would have made it. They were like, nah. Here's a tip, guys. I don't let anybody know this. This is actually just a hidden tip. If you ask me to be on stream, I purposely don't put you on stream. And I've had the same person ask me to be on stream every single
Yo, what up, Cyber?
every single match.
Whose team comp? My friends or?
Yeah, we'll do Danny's team versus Markle. That should be like
Yeah, it's my friends. We drove down from Toronto together.
they should
It's like
be
8-9 hour
they were
drive
set up.
together. But yeah, they're my local guys, so
I think they're 8.
I'm actually
So
really
it
happy
should be
that they made it.
1-8 was Anthony's team.
Right, that's Markle's
Is Beard-
team.
yeah,
and then
Jordan Beard.
is Canadians.
He Jordan Beard is crazy. He's the one who came third at Nats. Him and I were going to play the same, like the deck he's building. You guys, I'm 100% telling you guys right now. If you guys want to see a degenerate deck, his version, and it's the same version that I played at my release tournament of Super Shenron, is 100%. I believe it's the best. It's the best build, 100%. And none of that Bardock swap stuff that we saw at North Carolina. His version, like he brought to me the version and we tested it together. His version that you might see is 100%. I think one of the best decks in the format right now. Did Beard top? Yeah. Jordan is my friend. So it's my friend Jordan Beard.
I'm gonna go get everything set up.
He's the guy who came third at Nats with the Storm player. Yeah.
I'm gonna get everything set up.
Sounds good. And then my friend Shad, he's playing Broly, the Broly green-yellow, the green leader. And then our other friend Brandon, he is playing Kid Goku with the yellow. Shenron Lair. I'm not sure what happened with them because it was my friends in Shenron's Lair. They actually played in that final round. They're both XO. I'm assuming my friends won because they ended up first seed. But I know there was like controversy because all 3 of the teams drew. they all went to game 3 and none of them could kill each other. So it was like a 3-way tie, which is kind of unheard of, which is really strange. But they were arguing about something, so I'm not exactly sure what happened. I'm assuming my Canadian friends got the win because they ended up first seed, but I'm not sure. Marcus won. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. So they're in. Shenron's they're in, but they might be X1. I can't remember. They were maybe like 3rd, 4th, 5th seed. I can't remember. X1, but they may top it. Yeah. Can we watch the Super Shenron deck on camera by chance? Well, Dusty went to go organize it. I'm not sure who they're going to put on stream. It would be the Super Shenron deck, Jordan Beard versus Anthony Hernandez and his Broly Veggies. They did, like I said, they played earlier, maybe like round 2 or 3.
Jordan's team will be on stream, but Jordan will not be on stream.
He won't be on stream. Okay.
Anthony Hernandez versus whoever the other ace is.
Wait, whoever Anthony Hernandez is against?
Anthony Hernandez versus
their A player? Like,
the A player on.
Yeah, it is Jordan. It will be Jordan.
Oh, it is Jordan?
Yeah, it is Jordan. He's their A player. So it looks like we are going to get that deck, you guys. Yo, what up, party? Coop, what up? Can we watch? Yeah, so it looks like they are going to play Super Shenron deck. And I'm telling you guys, if you're going to watch a game, it's going to be super degenerate, no lie. But this is hands down, I think, one of the best decks in the format. Yeah, it's not like, yeah, it's pretty dumb. I've played it. That's what I won my release tournament with, and I believe it's light years better than the Bardock version. I'm not really a fan of the whole Bardock swap Kid Goku engine thing. I feel like this is unnecessary. But you guys will see. There's actually a lot of counterplay to it, which I honestly you could only really do at the highest level, to be honest. Like, he's been 2-0ing pretty much everybody, and I think it'll take a really good player that has all of the answers in their deck to beat him, or else he's just gonna walk right through them. And in teams, it's hard to have all the answers because your sideboard is and all the bullets are split between three guys, right? So I can't imagine him dropping a game, but you know, weird things could happen. I was gonna take it as well, but my teammate Anthony, he really wanted to play Goku with the blue, and you really need a Senzu Bean. As much as I like Jordan and also Anthony, I gotta root for Anthony. Yeah, he has a lot. Yeah. Versus Jordan's Dende Veggies. Oh, sorry. Versus Jordan, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. Super Shenron. It's gonna be Super Shenron versus Veggies. Oh, it's not Super Shenron Veggies. It's Super Shenron Storm, but without the whole Bardock stuff. I'll try to explain as you go. When you guys see it, as long as he does it right, it's pretty broken. Is it like I don't want to play Degenerate or something else? Oh no, you guys are gonna see it and you're probably gonna hate it. Not gonna lie, because it's pretty degenerate. Like I played it and I felt gross playing it, and after that I don't even want I even told my friends and my locals, everyone's like, "Are you gonna keep playing this?" And I said, "No, I just played it this one time because Jordan asked me to help test it for this weekend." So I played it, and then but I told my locals I'll never play this again because it'll just ruin our locals if I just keep doing that. You're scaring everyone. No, like honestly, he's like, well, I guess he's against Veggies, which could be a little bit harder because you get Nimbus, you got Cold Bloodlust, you got Shigesh Goku. He has to be worried about. But against like decks that don't have a bunch of those answers, they sit there for 20 minutes and they just beat you down, and it's not even fair. I have 4 clear best decks in format in mind. Super Shenron Storm is one of them. Yeah, this is a Shenron Storm with blue, and I'm telling you guys, it's like 1,000 times better. Are you playing something different tomorrow? Yeah, like I'm not sure. I might. It's like on one hand, I want to play to win, and if I want to play to win, I should probably play the Super Shenron deck. But again, I want to be spicy. I do like the lemon lime, the lemon lime Frieza deck that Colby made that I want to release with. That one's really fun, but it's a really fair deck, and I don't think I'd be able to win this tournament with it. It's pretty. Not gonna lie, it's pretty. In my mind, I could be wrong, and maybe he's about to get like destroyed. But in my mind, I honestly believe it's really degenerate, to the point where I actually think they should or will limit or ban Radar. Radar is just so good. They should limit it to like 1. Having 4 Radars in your deck is just ridiculous. I lost 2 in the finals versus Danny Wynn last week, and it's why I didn't get the case. Yeah, so it's like Danny Wynn's version, it was nice and stuff, but I feel like his is too, well, 1, it doesn't have blue in it, so I thought it was infinitely worse. And 2, I don't like the Bardock's kind of hurting yourself, because honestly, even when you reset your turn with Super Shenron with this deck, you're probably not even in kill range of them. It's kind of crazy. Which deck is degenerate? It's the Super Shenron deck that we'll probably see on stream. Also, just no Golden Frieza Danny. I didn't play it today. I actually was missing one Sheila. I didn't realize I didn't own more than one. But it's a good deck, but it's a fair deck. It's like a fun, fair deck. I don't see it being like super overpowered, but it's really fun. It's fun to play, and it's really Colby and Eddie. They posted the list on Eddie's Lemon Lime or Limo Lime. I like calling it Limo Lime. Those guys are pretty cool though. Limo and Sheila. The interaction between that and the Golden Frieza stuff, it actually made Golden Frieza infinitely better. Like, it's crazy. All the 1-drops, like 1-drop, draw, sack, draw, untap. Like, what? It's crazy. So right now they're just taking team pictures, it looks like. Sorry if I'm talking too loud or fast. I'm not sure. I have headphones in, so, and music's really loud in my ears, so I just assume I have to talk loud. But I'm not. If I'm shouting, I'm sorry. There's Tao going to be everywhere in boards tomorrow. Yeah, I can see that. That's actually another reason why I don't want to play Dende. Not for the fact that, not that I don't want to play Dende, but Dende without the 1-star bars, 1-star balls, feels kind of scary, and I can't afford to play 1-star ball if Taos are running around. Obviously, Fledgling Pan is an answer for that, which I was actually running today. I had Fledgling Pan and 1-star in my deck in case I ran into a Tao, so then I can just play Fledgling Pan and ditch my 1-star, which I actually did run into, so it's pretty crazy. It is so far. Super Shenron is the hardest for me to evaluate. It's either the best of the 4 decks or the worst. I can see that. Well, when you guys see Jordan's version here, you guys, as long as things go right, I hope. I'm like talking it up like crazy, and watch. He's probably gonna get like slapped, and I'm gonna look like an idiot. But we'll see. Was playing Broly hard to play against? Yeah. Oh, that's the first time I've ever played against Broly. Honestly, you guys. Coming into this tournament, I was not well practiced for the set 6, so a lot of it is like I still won all my games except for that, obviously that last one there. But I played against the Frieza deck too, the one that blocks the Prism Frieza, whatever, and I had no idea what to do against that. I beat it, but by sheer luck. And I had to when you're going into these type of things, having to read your opponent's cards, knowing what they can and can't do, it really hurts you a lot, and so my performance honestly is based obviously I still did well individually, but not knowing the matchups and not knowing how to play against that Broly made it really hard. Like game 1 against him, I beat him, but I got super lucky. Game 2, I tapped 1 energy and died, and then game 3, I misplayed. I'm pretty sure I misplayed near the end there. Top 3 decks in your opinion? Super Shenron. That Broly seems pretty ridiculous. Like, if they just go off, they just go off. Like, he killed me on turn 2. That one seems really powerful. Anthony on my team, he won all 6 of his games today with Kid Goku, the blue version, and he swears by he actually prefers the blue version over the yellow. He's played both, and he says he likes the blue better. I personally have, again, my experience with set 6 is basically from what I played today, which is unfortunate. I just been really busy after Orlando and stuff like that. Leader, I think, has a lot of possibilities. Yeah, the Super Shenron leader has a lot of crazy things you can do it, but basically what's going to happen is okay, these are the 4 cards, guys. Preface, Bulma, and those Krillins. That's the only 3 cards you need. Preface is a free battle card, right? I'll try to explain it real quick. So you free wish. Not like you pay 2. When I say not free wish like your leader, but you pay 2. Free summon. What's his name? Preface. Free summon Preface. Free summon Preface. You know, like you can free summon them as much wishes as you have, and then also free wishing the Bulmas. So those are your 8 targets to free wish. You free wish. You build your drop with the Bulmas. You swing with the Preface. You combo away 2 Bulmas. 25k combo away 2 Bulmas. You know, then you use Radar to grab back 2 wishes, bring back those 2 girls, swing with another Preface, use Senzu Beat, unlock your 3rd energy again, combo and then combo away those Bulmas again. The wishes that you just got back from the Radar, you free wish again, swing again, Senzu Bean, unlock, Radar again, and so it's like you're just looping between Senzu Bean, Radar, and your wishes and the Bulmas. You run through your deck, you run through your deck pretty quick, reset, and then they just can't stop the attacks. The reason I don't like the Bardock stuff is there's more counterplays to it, right? You can play things like Crisis Crusher. It's not the craziest thing, but FR Goku, and so like the actual Bardock swing and the going to the 2-drop swing and hurting yourself at the same time doesn't really do anything. And also, actually, this is the last addition that I added to the deck from Jordan, because when I was testing with him, I was like, man, what if we added in the Source of Power Goku, the one that swings, takes a life, and whatever. So when we go for our kill turn, after we're done doing all of our shenanigans with free wishing everybody out, then our last wish when we tap out, we tap out for that Goku, swing, take however much life we have, take 2 lives, swing again, 2 20k single strike swings, reset my turn, I come back, he stands again, he swings again, I grab another 2 life. Now he's got like maximum 4 more cards, he swung twice with 20ks, and I'm resetting my turn again. It's actually bonkers, you guys. Jordan's playing, he played it so well on stream before. Oh, Jordan Markle, he's playing the Dende as well. Me and him talked about we've been talking about the list as well. But like AOD feels like it just auto destroys it on the play. I don't know how AOD does versus it on the draw, but AOD has Batterings and Nimbus. Yeah, there is a lot of counterplay to this, you guys. You have things like Black Mass Saiyan, Nimbus, Bargos, the new Whis Bargos. There's a lot of things like that, but you need to have them by turn 2, right? You need to have them quick. You need them having your deck or your side deck, and if you don't have any of that stuff, you're just gonna get steamrolled. And then also if you're against a green or yellow leader and you get to play Haru Haru, so now you have 12 targets that can be free summoned, and then Radar the wish is back, free summon, Radar. It's bonkers, you guys. I've been wondering how yellow plays in AOD. It's off the balance, or does it really? I haven't personally even seen that AOD stuff in action. It uses many of the same cards as Super Shenron decks, Bulma, Radar, Charles. Yeah, those are that whole thing is broken. That sounds insane, right, Danny? Radar should be. I honestly think Radar should be hit after playing with it so much, especially even in my Dende deck. Like what? Like I can I can get 2 wishes and then free summon 2 more Friezas. How bonkers is that? Like that is why the AOD is good, because it's the same deck. Like damn, Danny, I feel attacked. Oh, sorry. No, obviously your version's good. You did really well with it, Danny. But I'm just telling you, this version that I'm not sure if it's on stream, but if you see it, it's pretty bonkers. The original build he saw was a nice gimmick. Yeah, it doesn't sound better than Super Shenron Veggies. I actually haven't seen that one in action, but that seems pretty broken too. You're right about the vulnerability. Preface gets around FR goes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's up, yo? What up, SK? Broke. But we'll see. I personally, like my personal experience, I've felt its power playing with it. I've never actually played against it, so I understand how to play against it, but I'm not actually sure if that stuff would actually come to fruition. Right? Like you can understand how to play against something, but you either draw the cards or you don't. So no mono red Gogeta. That's actually something Zuhair wanted to play, but he ended up playing the blue ramp version. Tournament Pack Veku stopped untapping energy, but Veggies already have Kaba that attacks active mode. Oh yeah, that Veku is actually that tournament pack Veku is actually pretty broke. It's actually super good against the deck, but again, how many people are actually playing it? Yeah, is it or? Looks like Ant is playing. Yeah, Ant, Severin, Markle. Yeah, so those are my Canadian friends. Jordan's against Anthony. Shad is against Ryan Severin, and Brandon is versus Jordan Markle. Play with all the cards in the set. That decks can easily destroy many of these decks. Yeah, actually in Canada we haven't gotten it yet, and there's people around here who there's a lot of guys on the West Coast who hadn't gotten that product yet, and they were searching for Vekus, but nobody was selling them. Awesome, thank you. Honestly, you would think After Image and those negates would be good against the deck, but it's not. If anything, it's kind of like, oh, you tapped your energy for that? Sweet. And you killed the 2 guys that I want in the graveyard anyways? Sweet. Yeah, like I've had people After Image me and do all, or like Shocking Death Ball and all that stuff, but it doesn't work. It's a hefty price to pay just to kill a Bulma, which I just bring back. who's on stream. So we have the T4T, which is Anthony, Ryan Severin, and Jordan Markle, and then the Greek Gods, which are my Canadian friends, the ones I drove down with. Jordan, he's actually the guy who Jordan Beard. He's the one who came third at Nats. My friend Shad and my friend Brandon. Brandon, he came second at a regionals with his mono blue SS3. Shad, he came top 8 at. He's had mixed results. Let's just put it that. But he's a really good player. I just think he loses a lot of win-ins. I'm not sure if it's just like he gets nervous or whatnot. But he's a really good player. But yeah, he seems to bubble a lot. But let's see, it's really just Bulma, Krillin, and Preface that's on board. So it's like you can kill the Krillin, I don't really care. You can't kill Preface, and then Bulma's kind of whatever. When you KO'd 5 battle cards, yeah. Yeah, Preface up barrier. He's broken. I wanted to tell you, I got my first top at Charlotte, went undefeated in Swiss, then lost in top cut. Oh, damn. Still, that's crazy. Wait, at the North Carolina. Wait, no, wait, North. What's North Carolina? Is that the same thing as Charlotte?
That's the slug player.
Oh, you're the slug. Oh, you're the slug player. That's crazy. You're the one. Yeah, you beat. I saw your match when you beat Anthony Hernandez with the Janemba versus Slug. That was crazy. Or was that no? Yeah, no. Wait, I know you beat him off stream. Somebody else. No. He lost to Danny on stream. Sorry. No, I saw when you beat a Janemba player on stream. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then you beat Anthony Hernandez off stream. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, that's my first time playing against Green Brawly, unfortunately. I'm not exactly sure. Like, I think I could have won that last game, but I messed up. But that happens. It happens, honestly, when you have lack of experience when it comes to literally these new cards. I'm notoriously pretty bad at when new sets drop because I don't like really looking at the early. Like I don't like looking at what's called early release stuff. I kind of just like glance at them. I don't really understand it. It takes me a while to fully comprehend the meta or decks. Really, I need to actually play against it. It's hard for me to just read cards and comprehend. I need to actually be physically playing it and learning as I go. So how do teams work? So it is 3v3. Basically, your team has to win 2 games, and you're golden, and you get your point for your team, and you win.
All right, guys, what is up? And welcome to the Top 8 match of the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Celebrations event here in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. We have one heck of a barn burner. Have you heard that barn burner? Is that a thing in Canada? I don't know what it means, but I know it means like this is a match to watch, right? It's a barn burner. On the left, we have T4T hashtag We Miss Mina, Jordan Markle playing Dende Frieza, which is what you guys asked to see. So here we are. And on the right, we have Greek Gods, hate the name but love the player, Brandon. Is it Vieira? Yeah. Is it Vieira?
I believe so.
Ooh, nailed it. Got one right. Brandon Vieira on the right playing Skillus, Son Goku. Hype, what do you think?
Yeah, so he's playing the yellow version, and we actually talked about this because he was telling me that if he played against me that he would destroy me with this deck, with my Dende deck, because he would say things like, oh, if you free Wish in Mecha, what are you going to play, like my vanilla 30k beaters,
right,
you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I'm sure there's ways around it. You know, I can take your super combos. I can take this. I can take that.
Right.
There's a bunch of things. But I've never actually seen this Kid Goku deck played, so I'm pretty excited.
Absolutely. The deck is super cool. Also, guys, something to note. This is your top 8 match, which I mentioned briefly at the beginning of the introduction. Remember that top 8 match. Also, Greek Gods number 1. T4T was actually 8. I'll actually add that into the team thing here for you. But what's important to remember about this is the Greek Gods actually won. They faced in Swiss and they won.
Yeah, they got them there. I think they actually got it off a draw, though. It was Jordan Beard won on seat A, and then the other two, and then I can't remember. One of them lost, and the other one drew. But because they won seat A, they won the round.
Absolutely. So has Brandon been playing this deck a lot, Danny? Or is he,
No,
this is-
actually, Brandon literally built this last night, and he's playing it. He doesn't. Brandon actually, he's like, we kind of joke around that he's like the weak link because he doesn't get a chance to actually play, but he likes to travel with us, and he just likes to hang out and travel. He's not really a really super competitive player, but he's been doing really well today, so we're really happy for him.
Danny got his hype by accident. Absolutely.
Yeah, my bad. You guys, don't worry. Honestly, if they win this one, maybe you might see it tomorrow. But the Super Shenron deck that Jordan's playing is really powerful.
Yeah, we'll try to get Jordan on there next time for sure.
Yeah.
If they win. But number one team, pretty good chance.
Yeah. So this Frieza that he has in his energy, that's actually something I took out of my deck for this weekend because I felt like some of these games and metas are way too fast. So I ended up throwing more defensive cards in my deck, like Nimbus and whatnot. I'm not sure, obviously, if that was the right choice, but Jordan still has in his deck, so if he gets to play it, it might actually be really good against the Kid Goku deck, because if they swarm the board and they attack, he can just like clear the whole board with it, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's the right choice to take out the deck. I don't know about you, but I don't know how many times I've actually won with that Frieza.
Yeah.
You know,
It's almost felt like a win more sometimes when you actually got it off. It's like you don't need to do it, but it's cool that I can. So woohoo!
yeah. Actually, Jordan won. I think the last game we had him on, he won with that Frieza. But his opponent, like, he used 1-star like 6 times. His opponent had like 1 card in hand, so it's like literally any. Like you said, it's win more. It's like he could have won in a variety of different ways.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So he did the hand destruction route, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so 1-star ball, I'm not actually really scared to, like, I played it in teams because not everybody can run Tau, but in singles, running 1-star could be really scary, is which I considering taking it out and switching it out. I consider things like playing 1-1-star and 1 Super Ball. So if they do play a Tau, then you can just Super Ball and ditch your 1-star. But if they don't, then you can just play 1-star like normal, because having the 1-star to ditch things is pretty nice. Although tapping out 2 for Super Ball is pretty scary sometimes.
Yeah, Dende's clutch
Oh,
gives
yeah.
him the 7th ball.
That was another SK. That was another reason this was kind of rough for me. My deck was really suboptimal because I couldn't play the 10-drop Demigrod because Anthony was playing it in his Kid Goku deck, and he really wanted it. So I just had to find another Tarko. I just had to find another.
How'd that card work for you today, by the way?
I got it off once. It actually won me a game once, but yeah, I wouldn't actually play it.
Does it warp a card?
Yeah, it comes out, warps the cards, and then you can bring back your Mecha Clan Terror.
So
which
would
was
be
actually
bad
pretty
against like the Boo, right? The SCR Boo or something like that.
I
Like
can see
those.
that, yeah.
There's a couple decks that are kind of vulnerable to warping, but
And now it begins.
after watching Anthony's game, I felt like Anthony was winning on turn like 3 and 4, like quite often. I feel like the Demigra is like overkill on that deck. I don't know how much he got.
That's what I was figuring too. Like I drew with a Janemba because I couldn't kill him because I had to wait to 10-drop Fu because I had that in my deck as well. I had to wait to do that to kill him, which I couldn't. So that felt pretty bad. Oh, if he has the green.
Into the super combo.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh man, if he had the green Frieza, man, that green Frieza actually makes his deck so much better. It's crazy. Colby was telling me to play 3, but I stuck at 2.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing 4. Like that card's just insane. Every time I've seen you play that, it just seems so much pressure. Especially the way Jordan plays it. Jordan plays a much more control-y type style. He's not as aggressive. Like he'll only attack with criticals, and he plays really, really slow.
Yeah, no,
not
that's a
not
good
slow
way.
as in like slow play, but slow as in like methodical. Like he.
Yeah, you can definitely do that against decks that are like when they don't self-harm themselves or self-awaken. Like the ones that self-awaken, oh man, those are like it's you can put on a lot of pressure on them since they're hurting themselves. But yeah, like, you can go slower unless it's Janemba. If it's Janemba, then you gotta speed up the game. But this one, I can see him going slower, doing things like grabbing back both your 1-stars and just ripping again. It's super powerful.
Now is Brandon playing Pan? Is that how he's awakening? Oh, he's playing the yellow version actually. So is he playing Krillin?
Yeah. No, actually, I don't think he is actually because I think Jordan has the Krillins in his deck.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually tricky because all 3 of them are playing yellow. So
Oh my God, what
yeah,
the heck?
they had to really be nitpicky of what they were actually going to take from each other. And they basically gave Brandon the short end of everything.
Oh no.
Because they almost felt like he was just going to punt. They're really banking on the other 2 winning and just kind of Brandon. If he gets lucky, he gets lucky and wins. If he doesn't, then hopefully the other 2 just carry him. But he's actually been holding his own. He's actually been doing really well, so I'm really proud of him.
Yeah, this Goku deck's sick. I really want to kind of get in the lab and play around with this Goku deck. I feel like there's a lot of really cool things we can do with it.
Yeah, already I played against one Janemba, and yeah, the reason I couldn't we drew is because I didn't have. If I had Demigra, it would have been a lot easier. But I had to try killing him with Fu, and it's not the greatest. He's won every game. I'm not sure if he's won. Yeah, I think he's. I don't remember seeing him sad about losing, so he might have actually won every game. Like he's a really good player when he tries and when he wants to be, but he.
That card's awesome. That I'm the world champ.
Yeah,
just draw two.
I love that one. I'm world champ. Where's Dispo? He I don't know where he is. He's lurking around somewhere. I can understand why he's doing this in the sense that he wants to obviously clear the pressure, but like you said, if Jordan is going to go the crit route and not actually swing with that mecha, then he didn't really need to kill it because now he can just summon it back.
Yeah,
right?
It doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I think Brandon wants him to attack with mecha. If he attacks with mecha, he just can awaken.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so that seems.
I can understand wanting to kind of keep the board intact.
Maybe does he just have power burst? He's gonna
power burst to
awaken
get it
with power
back.
burst,
Yeah.
maybe?
Oh, yeah, I can see that. That would be really good too.
It's pretty telling, though. To me, that says I have power burst in hand.
Yeah, it's something to grab it back. You always want to maximize the value when you do small plays like that.
It's possible Jordan could just not attack.
Yeah, if he does take that passive approach, I wonder, because I know this deck draws a lot, so I'm not sure how easy it is to get to hand destruction hit.
Right. Especially when it's awakened, it draws like 2 cards a turn.
Yeah.
It's like, holy crap.
But yeah, having these things like Broly had it, and like this version, like having cards out there that are like Shigesh Goku is extremely annoying. It's actually very frustrating. So he does have the power burst. See, what you want to do against the Dende player,
this is the situation. It's like, what do I put?
Yeah, is literally you either charge the cards that you think they'll play, or just like even hard cast your super combos so they don't just play it and attack it.
Right.
Because once you play the deck enough, when people start keeping cards in their hand that have in-play effects, like, does this guy not have an in-play effect? I thought he like looked at top 7 or something.
Yeah, it does.
So it's like it should trigger. I'm not sure if he's going to do it.
I think
but
he's just maybe waiting here.
Okay, yeah. See, so you want to keep cards in your hand that are that have in-play effects against these Dende decks, because it's pretty annoying. Like sometimes you just have to be like, fine, I'll do it. But like when you looked at his hand there, he had like 2 vanillas, 30Ks.
It's like 2 vanillas.
Yeah, I'm not going to play those.
Literally everything in his hand was terrible to play.
Yeah. So that's what you want to put your Dende, like your opponent Dende in those positions.
But also Jordan can't afford not to go after this Aider, because if he gets Baby Goku out and combos, he can kill 2 things.
Oh, that's how that works? Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. I remember them saying that.
So there it is. That's going to be
I know, like,
probably a
things
power
like
burst here.
Mass Saiyan, like the one that warps them. It's like 5. It warps like 5, up to 5. Does that just clear the board? Does it get to kill things, or do they just all go away at the same time? I wonder.
Oh no, what is it?
The old Mass Saiyan, the one. It's like he's a 5 cost, 1 drop, warp 5. And, if he had like a bunch of those on board, would that warp everybody and he wouldn't get the KO effect?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I think that would be a really powerful effect. Obviously, I don't think Jordan has it.
Yeah, you're talking about the Overrealm.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, because they die before the effect can happen. Like
okay.
I mean, they all die at the same time. So essentially, the Aider and the Goku are dying at the exact same time, so they don't get a trigger.
Oh, there you go. He got the Frieza crit off. Mm-hmm. It's so powerful. Getting off obviously turn 2 is like the maximum like efficiency of it, but getting off like he just got it off right now. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful, especially if they can't.
Looks like Jordan has the Mega in hand as well.
Oh, Demigra. I wish I had it. Now games were actually ending pretty fast for me. A lot of my I either won really fast or I didn't really lose, but yeah, the games were really fast. Yeah, that's actually a thing. The messy grave when it comes to Shenron players, because your balls are kind of irrelevant. You kind of want them, and you want to have like. It sucks looking through your drop every time and having to like move your balls out, like your Dragon Balls out of the way. So having it separated like that is probably just easier for both players. Brandon has like 5 cards.
This is a tough choice for Jordan.
Yeah, if he Did he? I don't think he had any more clans in his drop, did he? To do anything?
No, I don't think he has any more in his drop, but he also has to be careful. He doesn't really want to attack Brandon because that's just an awaken.
Yeah. I wonder if he would power burst awaken so he could, like, the leader swings instead of just taking it power burst so he can get that Goku and play it next. Or if he'll just take the one.
Right, so
It's pretty important to have that Goku, right, on board, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Like, Goku's crazy. You can play like stuff out of your drop. You can keep getting your 4-star back. Like,
Yeah.
he can just combo and kill the Demagra if he needs to. Like, that's just
Oh, yeah, true.
a one cost card that kills Demagra. You know, it's just
Yeah,
terrifying.
and the Dende deck doesn't actually have really good removal, like, unless they're rested. Like, if they're unrested, it's actually pretty hard to remove things.
Yeah. No, it's pretty scary, honestly. That Hater card's like terrifying.
Yeah.
Because they can do it during battle too, so you can go off and try to
Yeah.
do something. You're like, oh, this combo kill you.
That having that effect, the Broly, like the 6 and 8 drop having that effect, it makes you play really cautious, and you get to kind of figure your way around these little things.
Ooh, Brandon charging Ginyu here. This is 3rd energy. 3 yellow energy open and ready to go.
Greek God is first seed, and it's Jordan Beard. He's the one who came 3rd at Nats. Shad and Brandon here. They are from Canada. They're the ones who drove down with me. They are pretty good.
Brandon playing out.
Black
Ooh,
Messiah.
Massan. Pretty good against Jordan's deck here.
It's actually, well, it actually isn't because when you free wish 20Ks. So I'm not sure if Brandon knows that, or if he's just doing this to awaken.
Right.
But yeah, you only everything you free wish are 20Ks, so you actually don't get that pitch effect off of.
It's true. A lot
Massayan.
of people forget about that
Yeah.
20K stipulation on the old
Yeah.
Massayan.
Yeah, Jordan won Nats, but there's 2 Jordans. Jordan Markle won Nats, and then Jordan Beard came 3rd at Nats. Yeah, there's a lot of heat up in Canada. I'm telling you guys. Well, it's cold up there. Not heat as in like hot. There's a lot of firepower up there in Canada.
Now this turn alone, Brandon's actually going to draw, what, 5 cards? Draws 1 off the Awaken, 1 off the 1-star or 4-star he just showed, and then 2. So that's 5 cards.
Yeah, this is actually as the Dende player, this is actually kind of not a bad spot to be in, but not one that I like to be in. When you're already at 4 life, I actually stay around 5 life. Usually when I win the game, I have 5 life, and it's because you can kind of, when you're at 5 life, you can super combo to defend if you want, and you have a lot of give for like when you want to take damage or when you can or can't take damage. But right now, being at this, if he ever taps out and he has to sparking negate, that'll put him at 3, put him really vulnerable. And the fact that Kid Goku still has 6 life, it's why I like to play the pressure game, especially against decks that draw this much. If you can't hand destruction them, so you just keep pushing faces, punch. Eventually, if they're at 4 life, they gotta start defending your attacks, and having to consistently defend 20K double strike attacks, it'll rip their hand apart.
Yeah, Jordan's at 3 life. Pretty dangerous spot to be in against this Goku deck. I found a lot of times you're at 3 life, they'll go in pretty hard, knock you to 2, and they just all in you from 2, and it's almost like a mirror attack.
The Kid Goku stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so hard to survive from 3 life because they can get so high so fast. Like right now, his leader is just a 20K.
Yeah, see, doing this to, now a 30K swing. Okay, he has an energy up, so I'm sure he has a negate. But a 30K swing at your 4 life, it only gets 20Ks. Oh, the other guy gets yeah. So I guess 20K isn't as bad, but
No, he can play it. He can play a 3-drop. He just must not have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's any skillless battle card. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, damn.
I think so. I'm pretty confident that's the case. I could check real quick, but it's not important.
But yeah, so having now Jordan has to defend these. Oh no, he's going that way. See, now this I'm not. In doing this, you're basically hoping they don't have more wishes in their hand. But all Jordan needs is a radar, one wish, and.
What do you think could be going through Brandon's head here? Like, why do you think he's?
I think he's just trying to see it, make almost force him to have it. Because if he doesn't have the radar or the wishes, then Jordan's kind of in a bad spot. But as we can see, I'm pretty sure he has like 2 wishes back there, and it's really easy to have the wishes and thingies. So, yes, and more of this. He does have him in a good spot. If he, I guess he. Oh, no, he doesn't
Brandon's
have
still
more
at
attacks.
7 life. What, is
Six,
Jordan?
6 life. Right, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jordan's at. Is it Jordan at 3 or 4?
I think Jordan's at 4.
Okay.
Open pod, your pairings are going up. Open pod, pairings are going up.
So now we see what can Jordan. It's getting around the kill turn, and this is why I like to put a lot of pressure on early, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, because by these turns you should be thinking of killing them, right? And then Demigraw on the next turn for the win, or you can sometimes even kill them. But right now, it doesn't look like Brandon's in a terrible spot. He has 6 life. He is tapped out, so I'm not sure how this deck plays off of being tapped out, but...
Yeah, I think Brandon's saving a lot of the skillless cards in his hand to be able to use as pseudo super combos here to survive their aggression. Does need to remove the counter from his leader, though. His leader is at 15k, not 20. But it's important to remember that on the Awakened side, those skillless cards do get plus 5,000 combo power, which is insane in these type of situations. What's your...
Wait, the Kid Goku has... he's 20 right now?
Well, he has a counter on him
Yeah.
off the front side, but...
Is that from...
That's from like on the front side, if you reveal a 4-star, you get plus 5k. So he did that, and then he awakens, so now he's at 20k on the front. But it's only during your turn.
Right? Oh, so it should be off right now?
Should
It's
be
just,
off.
okay. I was going to say, like, holy crap, he's at 20k this turn? Like,
This
that'd
is
be
the whole
so
game.
good.
He's 20K. All right, let's see what Jordan decides to get here. Actually, one thing Jordan could do here is put the skillless cards into play.
Yeah, as long as he has a way to kill it or prevent it from attacking. Like, I know he has the one that keeps things tapped, like basically infinitely. That's really good. Yeah. Oh, see, Brandon thought. See, Brandon had that in thinking it would help, but it doesn't. Oh wow, he actually has a pretty big hand.
Yep. Like I said, 2 skillless cards.
A guy who comes into play and does something, right?
Yeah.
And then
another 1-drop too is insane.
Does he do anything?
Chomp was pretty good. Yeah, the 1-drop searches a 4-star. I think when he comes. No, actually, that might be active main. So I think he actually does nothing when he comes into play. But if he kills it, then the Aider will trigger, and he can just kill something.
True. See, now this is the tricky part because outside of the Champa, there's nothing really for him. Like you said, like it's really great to play. So if he plays the Champa, Champa's actually kind of annoying in this situation compared to Kai, because normally, like you'll say your leader could just swing into Kai and kill it, but this being a 16k, Jordan would actually have to combo up or something just to clear that off the board, and then if he doesn't, he he can just have a free 16k on board.
I think it depends a lot on what Jordan wants to do his turn, but I think Champa's the right pick here. Taking away the double strike threat next turn seems pretty good.
Yeah.
But if he's trying to put a lot of pressure on him this turn, actually chooses nothing.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I think the only play there would have been, like, if he did take it, he would have to swing with his mecha to the thingy, but then that just delays the game. Like, he's not pushing Brandon's life right now, which obviously is kind of scary because he does have a board, maybe not the greatest board, but he does have a board. I'm surprised Brandon let that go so easily.
Yeah, he can just play back off the 1-drop again, though.
Oh yeah. But you figured if you just want to spam the board, have multiples,
right?
Unless you're afraid of running into.
Like if he has a 4-star, I mean, 4-star would be a good way to protect it because it's essentially free.
Yeah.
And you get it back next turn with your 1-drop. So I could see using a 4-star to try to keep it alive.
The Radar.
Another Radar. Radar is such a good card, by the way.
Holy crap. So he's going for the double draw because I'm pretty sure he had a bunch of wishes in his hand. So as long as Brandon, there goes. So Brandon needs to have. This needs to be a big turn for him. Because if Demigraw hits next turn, I'm not sure if he would do Demigraw. Oh, he's playing a sacrifice negate. That's interesting. I never considered that.
Yeah, Demigraw hitting the ground next. But see, that's the thing too. Even if it does hit, Brandon could just combo Goku and kill it.
Oh, actually, he's probably playing that negate because he probably can't play the other one, Time Magic, because maybe Anthony. I think Anthony must have it.
I'm the world champion. Such a good card. Drawing 2 cards. He has 2 of them in hand now.
Is that what he just did, or was that?
Well,
Well, what's the leader ability? Is it he swings and you draw stuff, or do you pitch and draw?
Who the Goku?
The Goku, yeah.
Reveal 4-star or draw 2.
Oh, what?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't mind it.
That's pretty good.
I remember when the Awakened side used to be attack, draw a card. You know what I mean? And we're just like, it's so good. You remember Vegeta back in the day? Where it's
yeah.
How do you make a better leader than Ginyu?
Then so it's like you can discard one, and then doesn't that Goku just like bring it back, grab it back?
Right. So you just. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have maybe made that a little more clear. So you just discard the 4-star, and then you use your 1-drop to get the 4-star
That's
back.
gross.
So you're essentially just drawing 2.
That's so gross. Is it an activate main, or is it when you play him you get it back, or is it just like when he's out there?
Activate. Yeah. Activate.
Oh my god.
For the one. Yeah, for
yeah.
both. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good. And it's so hard to clear that 1-drop off without. See, oh man, just swing at the leader. Just attack his leader. What are you doing? Who cares? Like Jordan does not care if this dies. The only way you can outpace him here is if you just outpace his radar and his wishes. But then Jordan's kind of playing back into him by going after his battle cards and not going after his face.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something that I think that's pretty telling here is that's why you should really pay attention to what your opponent's doing. Brandon should be.
Man.
Brandon should know that Jordan has wishes in hand because he just drew 2 off a radar.
Yeah.
So he's not going to do that if he has no wishes in hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what he should be doing is, because if Jordan, he noticed from the last turn that Jordan was actually going after his battle cards.
Right.
So what Brandon should be doing is and Brandon was just letting them die. So Brandon should be using his time to throw his battle cards and his resources at the leader, making Jordan pitch more cards because he's a 15k opposed to going to 20ks. And then on Jordan's turn, if Jordan is going to waste his time attacking his battle cards and never threaten his life, then it's like eventually Brandon will win that war, right? If you're not going for the life and you're going for battle cards, I'm pretty sure Brandon can just spit out infinite battle cards. It looks like, especially with that Goku just grabbing guys back.
All right, goes up to 25k with this combo.
Okay, so he's swinging at leader now. Okay, at least okay.
There's no other targets.
Yeah, okay, good.
I mean, if he can swing, if he can swing at the Clan Terror in the drop area, he might.
Okay. This is when the game gets hard for the Dende players, especially because if you're still at 6th life, it's rough. Especially if they've built this kind of board presence.
Yeah, Brandon's setting these skillless battle cards up really well too. We know he has another Goku in hand as well. He can play this out of the drop area with the Goku as well. So he can just tap 2 after this and then play it out and attack again for 30k. So it's a lot of pressure for almost nothing for Brandon.
Yeah. Ooh.
Occupation freeze though.
I'm gonna tap out for that one. Ooh, so I wonder if he could go for that occupation play and wipe this. Well, I guess it wouldn't wipe the board unless Brandon attacked with everything.
All right, Krillin, 15k to 15k.
Yeah, constant pressure on Dende, slowly going to start dwindling on you. Ooh, especially if he starts going to bigger numbers. Ooh, on a tapped out.
Did he draw another
Champa?
double strike maybe?
No. I don't think he's trying to try going for a game here. I think just having Dende in this situation where he's tapped out and he. I'm sure he has some extra cards, some 10Ks, that he's almost forced to take this or lose a lot of cards. So it's a win-win situation. If he takes this, then now he's in kill range every turn afterwards, and Brandon's at 6 life.
Okay.
Right? So now it's
Jordan
like
down to 2.
Like I'm pretty sure Brandon doesn't have a kill card here. But getting your opponent in that situation where they either have to lose a lot of cards to defend or just take it, that's like sweet. He's at 2 life. Now every turn afterwards, with Champas and stuff, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, Jordan's in a tough spot here, though. Does draw another wish off the top, though. That's going to be really key unless he decides to go for Demagogue here. But I don't know why he would. I think tapping off for Demagogue here, you just lose the game, right? So there's no way that's going to happen. I think we're going to see some combination of desires coming out here.
He almost has to play a Deadly Defender.
Ooh, Deadly Defender would be pretty good.
Just to help. So he can't just double strike combo all in.
The cool thing about Deadly Defender in this situation, too, is it doesn't get killed by the Goku. So it's something that you can play out that will stick and give you defense.
True. Yeah, Brandon's in a really good spot right now. Being forced to 2 on anybody is it means the game is sped up and you're about to finish the game in the next 2 turns, and that's why I feel like he should be playing his Dende leader more aggressively, because sure, if he was, let's say, going at the leader at Goku, and Goku maybe at 4 life right now, 4, 3, who knows, whatever life instead of 6, he's at least in kill range that sure Jordan's at 2 life, but he could pressure back and almost kill them, especially if Brandon only has 1 energy up. But Brandon has 1 energy up, 6 life. He's nowhere near kill range for a Dende deck. So yeah, Jordan. I actually don't know what Jordan can do. He can Kami. Kami would be a really good play right now.
Ooh, does Jordan run Kami? I think he does. I think we've seen Kami. I think it's in his side, honestly.
He has 2 world champs. What's that? 2 balls.
Yeah, 2 world champs. That's Aderade, I think, the card above the world champs. 3 cost and the 1 drop.
Oh, the negate, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you get a skillless battle card from your drop and put it in your hand or something.
Jeez.
I like this play by Jordan. I really do. I understand that this is annoying to have to do, but that's a 10k combo for free you just got out of his hand. This makes me think he's going to play Frieza and kill both of them. The other Frieza, the dual attack Frieza.
Oh, the dual attack Frieza here, or Kami. Kami would be great.
Oh, combo would be amazing, but I don't think we see it in his hand. I think it might be a sideboard card.
Grab a wish.
And then we're going to see probably the dual attack Frieza coming out here. If I had to guess, just by the way he's setting this up, it's what it seems like.
Oh.
Ooh, even better than the
Occupation. Oh, yeah, and sack these 2 guys.
Yeah, very good.
Yep, boom. Gets to clear a couple of thingies, and then and then rest the other 2. Nice. All right, that's it. Kind of couldn't put him back a little bit into this game. It's still kind of scary, but that's not.
If I was Brandon, I would Aderade here probably.
What did he just do? Wait, did he swing? Or
he's swinging leader into Ader here. You want to keep this Ader on field if you can. It's very, very powerful to have this up as protection.
And it looks like he dumped 3 for that.
Yeah.
Those are 5Ks, I guess? 5, 10, 15?
And then he'll Aderade the next attack, keeping the Ader up. Then he can just combo the 1 drop to kill the 7 drop, and I think he's in a good spot. I will say one thing about Dende players. I've never seen them play more than 1 surprise attack Frieza ever. I feel like they play the 1 and they never see them again. Like it's like
you never do.
Like a surprise attack Frieza here would be insane. Like it'd be just nuts, and I've never seen it. Like
8 or 8 negate for the skillless battle card.
Yep. Gets the skillless back.
He'll have 2 energy up coming back to his turn.
I like this play a lot. Brandon playing this turn very well on the defense. This gives him the ability to basically free kill.
And so even if he got Demigod next turn, he's not really in a position to. Well, I guess he has 2 triple strikes, but it wouldn't be.
Yeah, this Frieza isn't making it past the turn though.
Oh, yeah.
Though, but honestly though, I mean, Brandon doesn't have to kill this right now if he doesn't want to. Like you said, once
Brandon should, if he has the cards, he should try to go for game. And he's going for the draw too, more combo power. Oh, there's that Kami. Oh, and he got a super combo, and I think I saw 1 or 2 before, so he could be pretty good defensively actually here. If Brandon, I don't remember what Brandon's hand is, but
passing the turn.
He does need a Champa. If he doesn't have it.
Well, being able to untap with this Ader and 1 drop is insane.
See, I wonder what Brandon has for turn 5.
Now, if you're Brandon, do you combo it here and kill this Frieza, or do you save the Goku for Namegra?
I don't know. I wonder. It depends what your hand is, I guess. Depends what 2 things, whether you're going for game or not, because well, killing this is probably fine. Even if you get Demigod, you still have 6 life. So
discarding the skillless battle card here. Going to tap 1 for probably I'm the world champion. There it is. Draw 2.
Gross.
Boom, boom.
Is that a Champa? He needs to find a Champa. He has Nimbus in hand, and he has 1 yellow up, so that's good. As long as he doesn't attack, as long as Brandon doesn't attack with his leader card. Boom.
Oh,
another 1.
Just draw 2 more. Just draw 6 cards this turn.
Why not? Why
it's
not?
okay.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Let's leave his yellow open. That's very good. Man, now This is really tough spot for Jordan to be in. Because he's going to go get a 30K right here. And if he drew a Champa off that 6 cards, this could be game. I mean, it's literally could be game.
I'm pretty sure if he swings with that first, it's going to get Nimbus. So what Brandon could almost do is almost bait it out and swing with, like, well, I don't know if he could swing with the 8 or 8 or the other guy, but probably couldn't. But baiting out that with those guys, because if he does swing with this, it's going to get Nimbus.
Oh, does Jordan have a Nimbus?
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan has to be careful here, though.
He will tap out if he does it.
Right,
and then
that's
he might,
scary.
Yeah, and then if he has a Champa on the Kid Goku, that could be pretty crazy.
There's Nimbus. See what he discards. If he discards.
Does he have yellow? Oh, he has 2 super combos and the Wish card.
And a Wish, right?
Oh, no.
And a Desire, right. He's just going to choose not to discard.
Oh, no. What? Now that's scary. Well, I guess he only has 1 energy up, so I'm not actually sure how much pressure Brandon can actually put on.
Does he still have Sacrifice?
I have no. Oh yeah, he does.
Okay, yeah, so he still has Sacrifice. So he's taking this going to 1.
Whoa, that's even scarier. Because now these 2 guys, I'm not sure if he could be baiting Brandon into doing it. Oh, Brandon is
attacking with 8er here.
Brandon is not scared.
So there's no combo here, buddy. Let's see what you got. Combo kill freeze though. This puts up to 9,000.
Oh!
Where did that come from?
Ooh. We were actually talking about that when I was putting it into my Dende deck. He's like, "Do you think that would be good in my deck?" I'm like, "Do you KO things pretty easily?" And he's like, "Yeah, my Goku does KO things." I'm like, "Yeah, that's actually pretty sick then."
Brandon going. This is 10, 20, 30.
Is he doing this with his 8 or 8?
Yeah, 30, 40, 50.
I don't know why he didn't pitch. I do not know why he didn't pitch.
54K. Desire.
And a Nimbus.
He can't get out of it.
Yeah.
It's 54.
He's like 2 or 5Ks, I think.
He doesn't have enough in hand to get out of it.
What is this? Top 50%. Ooh, we got top 50%, boys. What? Mizu here and Anthony. Yeah. Not bad. 25, 35. Oh yeah.
He
just
decides
super.
to freeze it.
Super,
all right,
super.
game
Wow,
1 going to Brandon.
Takes Jordan Markle. So you guys, Brandon, he's a really fun guy. He's a really cool guy, but in our group, he's kind of like our weak link. He's like the one he kind of just plays. He's like the local.
The one that just kind of plays.
You know, he kind of there.
Can you define what that means?
He's not like he's not like super competitive. He's like our friend. Like he loves to travel with us, but he's more like
team manager.
He's like our team manager. You know, he really likes to. He just likes to hang out with us. And
so you're saying like in wrestling, he's the guy that comes out with the wrestler. And
yeah.
Like distracts the ref. Yeah. Okay.
And he just took game 1 at least took a game off Jordan Markle, a national champion. So yeah, he's not Brandon's not bad. Like he just doesn't. He's good when he gets time to play, but he works. He's really busy a lot, so he actually doesn't get a lot of time to play.
Can you go see what the records are?
So he doesn't get a lot of time to play or practice with us.
Yeah, it looks like all the other
and he
players
lives pretty
are
far
done
from our
playing,
locals, so he doesn't really actually get to play.
Or actually, it
at
looks
all.
like
He
Jordan
literally
is done
made this
playing,
deck
maybe.
last night, and he took all the crappy cards that the other 2 didn't want to play, just because he just wanted to play with the guys.
That's awesome.
No need to test. Yeah, he's good. No, he's good. He's a good player. I'm like I know it sounds like I'm like bashing him, but he is a good player. I'm just like he's just not well practiced, unfortunately. But he's been kicking ass today, so I'm really proud of him.
All right, guys, we're going to play the Bandai video while these guys sideboard and shuffle. We'll be right back. Me and Danny will be right back with you. See you guys real soon.
Attention Global Warriors. In 2019, the Dragon Ball Super card game is getting 5 English region championships. Each event offers a new hyper-evolved tournament experience. The explosive competition kicks off in June with preliminary tournaments in each region. France and Italy are getting championships too. If you think you've got what it takes, get ready to prove it. Latin America, Oceania, Europe, Asia, North America. The tournament season wraps up in October with regional finals to determine the strongest players of the year. Know what else is getting powered up this year? The prizes. One-of-a-kind items you won't find anywhere else. Attend prelims to get 2019 edition championship packs featuring 5 hyper-powerful cards. Top-ranking players will receive unique merit cards as proof of their skill. The more of these you have, the more uncontested your might. Advance to the championships in each region to get limited foil versions of championship cards. The higher you place, the better the prizes. Giant cards, metal cards, and more are yours for the taking. The top 3 players in each region get one-of-a-kind leader cards with unique artwork and special region-specific designs. Those skilled enough to be crowned champion get a commemorative card with their photo in the art. Have what it takes to be a champion? Prove it! The championship season kicks off in June. Who will reign supreme this year? There's only one way to find out.
Holy moly, guys, we're back.
All right. I wonder what kind of side deck choices they had for each other.
I don't know. What is your? Well, if you were playing Jordan, if you were in Jordan's spot right now, what would you put?
I had
Cargo, right?
Yeah, the cargo pants guy, or I'll call him cargo pants. I don't know why, but the cargo Dende guy. I had that for this match. Again, I've never actually played against this match. I just assumed I saw, ooh, this draws a card. It's a Namekian and it kills skillless guys. Why not? So I figured it'd be a good side deck choice. It sucks as my side deck. I actually really liked my side deck, but I didn't get to use it at all, and it sucked because my main deck was.
How was the Bojack?
I actually had to take it out in the end.
Oh, you didn't get to use it.
Yeah, I never get to play it. But that Bojack seems pretty cool. But it felt too like
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if it was a 2-drop, it'd be perfect, but it's a 3-drop, so it's impossible to play.
That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the fact it costs 2 to do its effect.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like if it came into play and did that effect, and then you had to keep paying 2 to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Or even if it came in and did its effect, you had to pay 4 to keep doing it, or 3 or something. That would be fine. But I agree that it feels slow because of its how slow it is to get to its effect.
San Diego, I've been considering it. I was really going to see how this weekend went. Obviously, I scrubbed out, but actually I got top 50%, so what? But we'll see. Like those Orlando, I got so much from Orlando that I could probably still go to San Diego. But again, the flights are pretty expensive right now, so I'm not 100% sure if I can actually make that one out.
Yeah, that's one thing it stinks about California. It's like the only downside is like it's so expensive to travel there.
Yeah.
You know, like Orlando's like I think our flight was your flight was like how much?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
probably it was like 380 but Canadian though, like so whatever that is into American. So usually if a flight's around $400 Canadian, I'm okay with doing that. And I do still have those gift card things that we got from being in Orlando. I got like 2 of those Visa cards, whatever. Those are pretty sweet. I'm flying from Alaska. Oh God.
Alrighty. So how important is it going first here for Jordan? Is that going to make the matchup a little bit easier? You think it's going to make it a little tougher?
Going first is nice, but honestly, the games where it's like going first is only really important when you're against a fast deck, a deck that's super fast and you just need that extra energy or that extra time to do stuff. But when you're against, it looked kind of like a slowish, not a slow deck, but one that's not going too crazy, like Storm or something. Going second's fine, but I'm not. It's like they do it to 4 and 5 energy, so I wouldn't consider that game going super fast, but. But yeah, going first is obviously nice, but it's not needed.
Videtha says, "Tell me straight. I find the DBS foils blinding. They legit hurt my eyes. Anyone else?" I would say the early foiling was like okay. I'm not a huge foil person. Like I would prefer all my cards not to be foil. But I would say some of the new foiling with like the diamond foiling and stuff, it's a little. What's the right word?
Yeah.
A little. That's what I'm looking for. Help me, Danny.
I have no idea. I just don't. I know I don't enjoy the shattered foiling stuff like the rares.
Obnoxious.
Obnoxious. Yeah.
It's like there's like way too much foiling. It's like there's sometimes people play cards like don't even know what card it is. It's just foil.
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, that probably wasn't that necessary to do. Like just like the Clanatera foiling was awesome.
Yeah.
Like that little like kind of like ribbed foil or whatever.
Yeah, I like the ones that have texture in it, but these ones like the.
Yeah, Pat O'Neill knows what I'm talking about. He's literally saying exactly what I just said. My boy.
Yeah, I actually don't play.
Okay, toothpaste carton.
I normally don't play foils. I only play it when my friends are like, "Here, play this right now." I actually do it to troll my friends. I'll play like 1 foil and then 3 non-foils, and they get pretty mad at me. I'll play unsleeved leaders, foiled unsleeved leaders, and they get mad at me.
Dude, I'm gonna use that all the time now. Colgate toothpaste foil coming down. Brandon playing the old Mass Sand. Not very good against the Wish, but very good in the Awakening department.
This is actually something that like when you don't know how to play against Dende, I actually like it when they are self-harming themselves. So when I was playing against Daehan and his Janemba, and he was like playing pans on me, I was like, oh, thank God. Like he's like kind of hurting himself for me, and I didn't really care about him hurting me. I just needed him low so that when I started swinging at him, he had to start defending. Whereas if they're at 8 life, and I summon a mecha, I'm like, am I going to swing 20k to give you 2 cards? It feels pretty bad. But if you're at like 5 life because of you were using Pan or this Mass Saiyan, and I summon a mecha and I get a swing, bring you 5 to 3, I like that position a lot better. But yeah, so when people actually self-harm themselves against Dende, I'm always like, sweet. Now I know I'm assuming Brandon wants to awaken himself, but unless he has another Mass Saiyan, Jordan can just attack, or like if he actually it depends what he does with his free summon if he can awaken his turn.
Yeah, right now Team Greek Gods B player did win 2-0, and A player and C player, the one you're watching now, are both up 1 game. So if Brandon wins or Jordan wins, A player, that's it.
Yeah. So that was Shad versus Ryan Severin on seat B, and I believe the matchup was the Green Broly versus. What was Severin playing? I actually don't remember what Ryan was playing. I know he told me. I can't remember.
But this has to be a terrible spot for both Jordan and Anthony Hernandez to be in. It's like if we lose 1 more game, it's over.
Kind of like looking over at your teammates and be like, oh, I already lost. Oh, I'm down a game.
Yeah, it's like,
oh no.
Please help me.
It was actually when the game that we drew, I remember all 3 of us, we won our games, and we looked over like, you won? Yeah, you won? Yeah. Like, oh, sweet. I played. I lost game. I ended up losing. Actually, I lost game 2, and then we went to time. But I looked over, and they both lost their game 2. I'm like, oh crap, what the heck? Oh, no. So we all lost game 2, and then going to game 3, I didn't get a game 3, and they both, or Zuhair lost game 3, and then Anthony won his, and then it was up to me, but I couldn't finish our game, so we drew.
Ooh, 2 power bursts. Krillin. Krillin's a pretty good play here because there's not a skillless battle card of Brandon's drop. So it's just a free kill here.
Well, maybe if you just get that Goku and kill it, because that Goku doesn't pop.
Sure,
anything, right?
you can go with the Goku here.
Because doesn't the Goku player needs
a Goku.
Needs these Gokus pretty bad, right? But I guess he can always power burst it back afterwards, maybe.
Yeah, I think this is a fine play, but since Brandon has 2 power bursts to play, I feel like this is a Band-Aid solution where if you take the Krillin, it literally has no effect.
Oh yeah,
it comes out because when it comes to play, you play a 2-cost skillless card from your drop area.
From your drop area.
And since there's none in the drop area, it's just a free kill.
And there, clears that board. So that's why I don't really like playing those Mass Saiyans or those 1-drop take a life swing because they're so vulnerable in the crackback, and if you can't defend them, it's kind of just a waste. Mm-hmm. Especially if he doesn't have another one to like awaken himself right now. Now he's at 7 life for no reason.
Frieza, I wonder what he'll go get with this. Draws a card, Flying Nimbus.
Probably just another mecha, I would assume. Or the Clanatera, I mean. I guess depending on his hand, too. Yeah, he's got another Clanatera. Probably a good choice. And looking at Brandon's hand, it didn't look like he had crazy self-awakening tools, so if Jordan does want to go his slower pace and do the hand destruction route...
yeah, he has power bursts, so he just needs, like, I think 1 more card and drop, and then that's activated, and he can just...
Okay. But there's no more attacks. Yeah, no more attacks come in. So, what does Goku do this turn? Does he draw on the front side or anything? I don't.
Yeah. Show 4-star.
Oh
draw a
yeah,
card.
yeah.
Okay. Chalice going.
Can pass, yeah. There isn't much that you can do there. His hand is looking pretty grim.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many cards are in Brandon's drop area, but if it's 5, he can awaken. Actually, no, there's not a skillless battle card in this drop, I don't think. So he actually might not be able to awaken at 6.
Oh, because you can only awaken at 6 if you have the
Yeah.
skillless? Yeah. Not too shabby. See, the radar. I'm telling you guys, radar is a bonkers. A wish and a draw or a wish and a discard. Yep, he's going the hand destruction route, maybe. If he gets that, yep. It's going to be pretty devastating. Effects to free wish. Give me your battle cards. Give me that Krillin probably.
Ooh, he has to be a little bit careful, though.
Yeah.
Because if he might set Brandon up to be able to awaken, actually, here. He might put... He has 3 cards. This would be the 4th card. So he plays the Krillin. This effect won't matter. Want to start? Yeah, discard a card. He could discard the skillless right here if he wanted. He does.
So is that for the 4 or is that the 5th?
That's for 4.
It is for 4. Oh, but
Now if he attacks the Krillin here.
Let's go for leader, go for leader. So you can bring him down to 5, then 3, and then next turn you can probably kill him. Go for leader. No, no.
Yeah, so now he's
Unless he's a quick guy.
now
That'd
power
be-
burst is an awaken here.
Oh, so he did have the power burst, I guess. I mean the.
Well, now he can just awaken. But he wants to awaken on his turn if possible. That way he gets the effect of 4-star on front and the back. Okay, gets the Goku back. Brandon can actually come out of this. He just needs a couple cards here.
And he's going the aggro route. Yeah, this is a better spot to be in. Sure, you give him 2 cards, but your next turn, 1, if he doesn't deal with these Gokus.
Right.
2, he probably can't kill you. Sorry, not Megas. So probably can't kill you. So now on your crackback after his turn here, depending how explosive Brandon can actually be on 3 energy, Jordan's gonna be set up for a really powerful turn coming on his next turn here.
Alright, goes up to 3 energy here. Just going to play the old 1-drop. Get a 4-star.
This is, you can, yeah, that's broken. You can discard it, draw 2, grab it back. What? Feels good.
He'll reveal it and draw a card just off the front side.
So that, oh, okay, so he gets 5k.
Then he can awaken.
Yeah, yeah.
Ready an energy, draw a card, so that's 2 cards. And then he shows it, draws 2 again. Plus he drew a card for turn, so that's 5 cards he's drawn.
There you go. Damn. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty old, big old 30K guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. I remember when that card came out and people were just laughing.
So now this is kind of a tricky spot because now it's a situation. It's like, man, do I clear these mechas and hope he doesn't have it? Because going for face here isn't going to do him much. But if he doesn't go for face, then he's not setting himself up to win. But it's hard because it looks like he has negates anyway, so I'm pretty sure Jordan has control. Jordan feels like he has control right now over the game.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed has happened this game compared to the last game is Brandon hasn't been able to have Ader be on the board and stick. That card gives you so much like little advantage.
Mm-hmm. So if he doesn't play any more of these clans, actually, if he doesn't kill these clans, Jordan actually he has one energy, 2 out, and obviously has a 4th one somewhere, but it's not here. So he actually doesn't have anything to really wish. Ooh, he's doing the double strike to the leader. See now he's being proactive and trying to set himself up for a win. I'm assuming he has enough defense. I'm hoping that's what he figures. But doing stuff like this, putting him to 3, forcing. Yeah. See, that's why I like being at 5. You can super combo out of these effects.
Yeah, but this is still 30.
35. Yeah, usually when you do that, you want to hit those 5 numbers. So like 35 would have been much better than doing what he just did there. See, now once that's done, it's hard because I wonder if you go... Oh, he's still going, yeah. See, now this one's an easy take for Jordan. You defend the ones you can, you take the ones that are... It's not profitable to oh, I don't know why he's doing that.
Super combo.
I think that's a little unnecessary. There's no way Jordan would... I think Jordan snap takes 30. Well, 40 now, but... Now if it was followed with a double strike, wham, bam, thank you, bam. But a single strike on his 5 life, I think that's an easy take for Jordan. And honestly, guys, these games, when you get to top levels, it really comes down to these little interactions, these little combos, those extra 5Ks, extra 10Ks that you're doing.
Yeah, I wonder why he did that.
I'm not sure.
it seems...
Yeah, because he could have easily had those to defend himself right now. And Jordan easily would have snap took that, the 30. And even if Jordan didn't snap take it and he wanted to combo over that 30K, that's perfect too, yeah.
Could you imagine if he tapped that and he was just like, oh, super combo, yeah. I got out of it. It's like, okay.
It's like, yep, I'm going to throw you.
Sick, dude.
You need to, it's all about out-resourcing your opponent. And, see, now, look at, he's at 4 energy on this turn, and the Goku's at 4 life. Look at all the... Look how much pressure that Jordan could put on just because he was able to, because he put on early pressure. And see, look at comboing up when your opponent is tapped out like this is perfect. Jordan, he played Storm, so he knows how to combo. And see, I understand why he's doing this because he wants obviously the free look. But it does suck sometimes when you don't actually get to play.
Especially with Occupation on board. It's possible that he could just attack with leader and dump his super combos, knock them to 3, and then Occupation and try to win a triple strike.
Actually, he should have. He probably should have just swung again with the other mecha, and then free wish that Occupation, sack those 2 mechas, swing again, and then I'm assuming he has more wishes, and he can free wish that thing back.
Well, he could have even sacked, and then before he swung, wished out one of the ones he killed, just look at his hand and see if it was possible for him to go for game.
Wow, Tau. Oh, the discard. Oh, that Tau is actually really annoying. I wonder if Jordan has an answer for that if Brandon were to get that off before he did his 1-star stuff. Ooh, Brandon lost like 6 cards there. But yeah, Brandon can resolve that Tau on turn 1. Jordan could be in some trouble. In game 3, obviously, not anymore, but it's a great card against them.
Power Push and Champa. What a pair.
Yeah, Jordan has a way too big of a hand. The only thing that Brandon could have done there is taken that last shot, go to 2, and then free negate on his, or power burst his negate on that guy on the last one. Go to 1, and then try to beat him on here. But sure, he's at 4 life, but he has no resources. Sometimes you need to just take the shots and hope you can kill him on the crackback.
Right.
Because now he just put himself. It's already in a losing situation, but if you're in a losing situation, and the only way out of it is to, take those risks to at least give yourself a chance. Because right now he's not giving himself a chance to get out of it. But maybe this Goku deck has more than I know, and he could come out of it. But it's rough because he still has, 3 energy up? I'm sure he can still wish one more thing. He has Nimbus in hand. Oh, yeah. This is looking scary. I think he's going to clans.
This is going to be occupation, right?
For the triple. Oh, if he has the triple.
Open pod players. Open pod
Oh, he
players.
has it.
Next round, parents
Let's
are
go.
gonna
He
up.
baited
Open
him.
pod players. Next round,
The
parents going
baits.
up.
He saved the negate. Oh, I was going to say, yeah, wow, the baits are real.
Game 3.
Game 3.
That's how you do it.
Damn.
Jordan coming in. Pretty clutch there. So it looks like Greek Gods, it looks like T4T actually just won both their games there.
Oh, like they're going to game. Jordan's going to game 3
I
as
think
well.
they're both going to game 3.
Ooh, Anthony pulled off a win. I know he got 2-0 before against Jordan's Shenron deck. I wonder what he.
What is Chad playing?
Broly, Green Broly.
Oh, okay, because he won so fast.
He won really quick. Yeah, he goes for those turn 2 3 kills.
Actually, Severin just leaving. He left his team completely.
Yeah, I actually see Severin right there.
I can see him right in front of me.
he's hanging out over there.
Yeah, the B player ditches his team.
I think he got his team. We got they're going to get.
Or did he lose?
Oh, they're still shuffling up. So
Yeah,
no,
it feels like they
they're
didn't
cutting
lose,
it.
right?
Yeah, so it looks like it's 1-1. 1-1 both ways. Oh wow, this is actually a lot more intense than we thought, boys. See, isn't it crazy? Your one side could win all of your first game, and you're looking like you're in cruise control, and then wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. The other team comes right back and pulls themselves out of the
abyss.
Yeah. Is there? Oh wait, I guess I don't know. I thought I heard a beeper, but maybe that's a time for Yu-Gi or something.
Okay. Yeah, they are both going to 3.
Both games going to 3. Wow, craziness. The pressure's on. And this is actually where experience plays a big role in this. Jordan Markle, Anthony Hernandez. I'm sure they've been in a lot of these type situations, but Jordan Beard and Brennan, they're not veterans when it comes to, or experienced when it comes to major events like this. They're great. They're good players, but maybe Jordan and Anthony's experience at large events like this might actually pull them through, even if they're unfavored. We got ourselves a game.
Now, if Brandon just hard mulligans for Tau and just turn 1 Taus,
I got turn 1 Tau'd.
Is it tough?
It's tough. Well, I had Fledgling Pans in my deck to pitch my
I think
Dragon
Jordan
Balls.
does run Crisis Crusher though.
Does that get rid of? I thought Tau was a 10K or something.
You're right. Yeah, it's like a 3K. Or it's a 3 drop that
yeah.
gets. Yeah, you're right. It has barrier anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, if Brandon just hard mulls for that and plays it, because Jordan has to eventually play those 1-stars, and if he doesn't have an answer for it, vey. And I wonder if Brandon saw it. Like, there are answers to it, but I wonder if Jordan even plays any of that stuff. That's why I was afraid to play Tau. Tau is a 2 cost, but it costs 1 less if it's if your opponent, I think it's like yellow or something. So if you can just go 1 drop, boom, done.
Yeah, it's a 1 cost if you're facing against the yellow leader. Costs 2 less. It's a 3 cost. I think it's a 3 drop that costs 2 less if you're playing against a yellow or a green leader.
I really hope Shad's coaching him. Come on. Boom. Don't energy a Tau. Play the Tau. Oh. No. All right. Well, he still has one more chance to play it. Like if so, this gives Jordan an opportunity if he can if he knows Brandon's playing it. But this is what I thought when it's like, okay, if they turn one don't play Tau, and I know they have Tau, then maybe I should just turn 1-star, ditch my 1-star, and just be done with it. But if you do that, then you're not ditching your clan. So it's rough. And he actually doesn't have any good 1-star targets in his hand. It's always nice milling the super combos.
Yeah.
Right away, so then you have something to
It feels
pull
really
back.
free when that happens.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
What's Jordan playing on the A game?
Super Shenron.
Oh, okay. So that deck's pretty
Pretty-
rough. And what's
pretty
Anthony
busted.
playing?
Brawly Veggies.
Oh, okay.
I just got handed a Coke, boys. You know what it means.
Out of nowhere.
Coke time! Oh, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Did he pull any out of his life? It doesn't look like it.
I don't think so.
Oh, we got the Frieza too. If he can just get Clan of Terror here. Oh, he drew a 1-star. If he can draw Clan of Terror to discard, oh, he's gonna be set up. And he's gonna have 5 balls. Oh, he's gonna be set up for if he can go boom. Oh, Crisis instead. Oh, this is super scary. This gives him another. If he plays Tau here, oh man, oh man.
Yeah, if he plays Tau here, it's super scary.
Yeah, because he still has 2 1-star bars. He'll have to pitch a 1-star for the 1-star.
What's he draw off the top?
Play it, Brandon. I saw it in your
Brandon.
deck. Brandon, play it. I swear, if he saw it and molded away, that would have sucked. And didn't keep it. Oh, he doesn't play hand destruction. Yes, he does. Does the Goku keep the 5K tradition of the No, it doesn't. I think he just forgot to take it off from the last turn. Or actually, never mind. No. Oh, he just put it on now, right? I assume. Yeah.
Tax for 15.
Comboing something? Whoa. Unnecessary.
He's going in for 25K double right here.
He's trying to speed up the game. I guess it's not terrible, but you lost a card. Your opponent gained 2 cards. You are. Oh no, that was his turn 1 play. Oh man, no Goku 1-drop. He's not setting up any of that stuff.
Yeah, no Aider.
No Aider. No 1. Oh, and he's going to get to resolve his 1-star balls with perfection. Oh no. It affects Dende. It affects
He
the
did
1-star
burst
balls.
another super combo. That's actually pretty annoying to have bursted 2 super combos. You get the first one back, which is good, but actually losing one is pretty annoying.
Yeah, because now you can just... Well, he actually doesn't have targets in his hand to actually discard off of it. It's actually... That's the worst spot to be in. He needs to draw into a mech. If he draws into a clan, okay, that's 1 card you can ditch. That's good. Boom, boom. Clan. Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's got to pitch that. Yeah, Brandon really needed to hard mull for that Tau.
Yeah, Tau's so good, especially when you're going on the play. Like, holy crap.
Ooh, he did the 1-star ditch.
Oh, he ditched a 1-star?
Yeah, he ditched the 1-star.
Okay.
That's interesting. I'm assuming he didn't want to tap out here, but that's the only reason you would do that in this situation. It's because you don't want to tap out, yeah. Yeah, okay, he's just trying to get the clan, yeah. He wanted to get the 1-drop so he can get the clan out. I'm not sure what that double strike was.
Now we get to see Brandon's hand finally, which I'm excited about.
The only thing I can think about of why he did that is because he didn't want Jordan to clan. I'm assuming his hand is unclannable, like there's nothing good to clan out, so maybe... No, they're super combos. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not sure what that double strike was. Very unfortunate.
I'm trying to keep an eye on the A match as well, while Danny's doing a good job talking about the C match.
So now Jordan's in a pretty commanding control. Clicking the super
Yeah,
combo.
this is rough.
This is rough. And if he has radar, like Brandon doesn't have. Wait, didn't he have? Yeah, no, he has a Dragon Ball, so he still gets to draw and stuff.
Yeah, where's Shad at, man? Shad needs to come in.
Yeah, Shad needs to coach this fool. Oh no! And the ultimate turn 2, Playboys. This is what dreams are made of. I'm telling you guys, when you get something like this off, and Jordan wasn't even close to having any of these pieces in his hand, and all of a sudden he figured it out, did the whole 1-star pitch, so he could save that energy for that Frieza to find the clan, to do this whole play. Oh baby, it's like the beautiful setup. That's what dreams are made of, boys. Yeah, Brandon. He's already lost 2 super combos. Lost that random Champa. And, oy vey.
All right, attacking for 15K into the Frieza. I like this play.
Yep.
You get this critical attacker off the field if you can, but I'd imagine Jordan will protect it if it's possible. Even just comboing away the Crisis Crusher might not be bad.
And bam. That Bulma.
Who's running the Corona in your guys' group? In
theirs? I don't know, actually. Man, if Jordan actually loses that game over there, I'd be very surprised. And if he does, I'm a scrub and don't believe what I said earlier when I said that deck's degenerate.
What is it?
It's the Super Shenron deck. I think it's the best deck in the format.
Okay.
There's a lot of counterplays to it, and he's good enough. He is a good enough player to know how to counter it. So if anybody's going to beat it, it'll be him. But experience versus non-experience. Yeah, it does make it, especially high pressure situations like this. Experience plays a big part in this. Whether whether it's you choking, you getting nervous. People like Jordan staying like. Yeah, he's down. He was down a game. His whole team's down a game, but not letting that affect his gameplay. Because a lot of where everyone's tired, everyone will make misplays here. So having the experience to stay in it and still keep playing like they are is a testament to how good these players are. And bam, see, and this is what you want, you guys. Well, the fact that Goku's still at 8 life is kind of whatever, but. Jordan's in a really good spot. He still has a healthy life, healthy hand, healthy board. Everything's coming up Jordan, but it really depends what Brandon can get off these once the battle actually engages. This still feels like the early stages of the game, even though they are on turn 3, because they both have so much life. So there's still a lot of gameplay to be had.
Absolutely. Yep. Like I said, once Goku awakens, it's scary, and the fact he has so much pressure on the front side. He draws a card, gets plus 5K, can still pressure you when you're awakened. That's a lot.
Free Wishing, another one. Oi, oi, oi. He's got nothing. So now he knows. I wonder if he would have known. I wonder if he should have actually known that already and didn't need to play that because he saw his hand earlier. And I don't think too much changed since then.
Yeah, Jordan's trying to figure out the right combination of things to do here.
That's what you do. You swing with the crit. Boom, bring the 7.
Do you swing with the crit and pass?
Nah, honestly, I would swing with the crit first to bring him to 7, and then swing, bring him from 7 to 5 to 3, and then swing with leader. He'll have to pitch a card. I'm sure he would negate at some point, but for me, I'm just balls to the wall, boys. I just swing. Who won between Jordan and Anthony? They're going into game 3.
Yeah, they're currently playing.
I really think Jordan will win that match, but if he doesn't, that's to me that's a crazy upset. Not because of the players, but because of the deck.
This is a tough attack right here by Jordan. This double strike attack right here is essentially you get 2 cards, you draw 2, and now you can awaken.
Man, I'm surprised he's giving him this. I would have swung with the crit first. Put him at odd numbers and then swing, 5-7, bam, bam.
Yeah, I think you're knocking him from 8 to 7, 7 to 5, 5 to 3 is.
Yeah, because in doing this, he'll put him to 6, and then if he does swing with the crit now, Brandon will have more cards in his hand to defend
Right.
and not go to that odd number, right? Because obviously you prefer to be at 4 than 3 when you're actually fully awakened. So put them at that odd number now when you know he can't defend. Well, he could defend the crit if he negated, but... And honestly, if he did just power burst and negate, that's actually not bad. Then he has 2 cards in hand. Then you could probably just pass. Oh, so he power burst this. Oh, damn. I don't think I would take those free cards. What are you talking about?
They actually paid for it too. He didn't like sparking
Yeah.
it to get a card or anything. He just paid for it. Okay.
What the? Now it's even a worse spot because now you can swing with the crit, and now if he negates, now he has 1 card in hand. Then I just pass if I'm Jordan.
Looks like Jordan's in this winning. Jordan's in his winning turn right now.
Jordan, oh yeah, Jordan against Anthony.
Anthony just has his hand over his mouth and is just laughing.
Yeah. Because you literally just sit there and watch them play solitaire.
Yeah, obliterate you.
Yeah, Kami's the only thing they could really draw. Oh, he power brushes the gate. I'm gonna go to Duel Masters. Does he play Kami? I'm not sure. Somebody plays
Go ahead
Kami.
and switch real quick. We'll show you guys the.
Yeah, look
turn
at that
here.
board. See? Swing, 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 swing.
This has
swing.
been happening for quite a. This isn't like he just started this. This has been happening for about 5 minutes, I think. Out of the corner of my eye, it's still been Jordan's turn.
Boom, boom, boom. See, look at that. Now he just combos away. What is that? 2 Bulmas? Boom. And look at he still has the hand. Probably has some more wishes. All of his energy's up still. Super combo.
Yeah, if the handshake comes out here, the game.
Double
the matchup-
strike. That's scary. What if he has like Shigesh Goku or Shigesh Vegeta?
Is this on a leader swing?
It looks like he's dumping. He be dumping. There's the Shigesh. Does he have Shigesh? I think if he was swinging with preface. No, he doesn't. Shigesh this. Hopefully draw a card.
Yeah.
No lineage. No lineage in this deck, you guys.
Ooh, I actually like what Anthony's doing here. He's trying to do that so he can try to get an extra combo card
Yeah.
in play. That's super smart.
The lineage is the weaker version. Danny, you win. Just kidding, Danny. Your version was your version was really good. You did really well. You know, Kalena. But I'm telling you, Jordan's version without the
He's like, that's game. I don't think he can stop it. He looks over to ask Severin for advice, and Severin's a judge.
Severin, where are you?
Severin. Yeah. He's just like, I can't come.
Yeah. And he's showing his hand. Looks like he had Nimbus. More, yeah, he had the Mira. Yeah, the Mira. Oh, looks
So
like
he
he's
can
got
still
3
attack
life.
again with Mira, yeah.
Yeah, he's at 3 life. Chomping him. He was tapped
Good
out
game.
and had the Mira.
All right,
GG boys,
Greek Gods
GG.
take it. Back to this game. I don't know if we're going to finish this game off. Probably not, I would imagine. Really no reason to continue playing since there's no tiebreakers, a top cut, or anything like that. So, yeah, if there's a handshake from
boom.
Jordan, great. Actually, T4T almost coming back.
Yeah, they almost did.
That's
I
actually
actually
absurd.
think Jordan would have won that match. This Jordan here would have beat Brandon if they kept going. The way the game was going, he was in
Absolutely.
a really commanding position. So that was really good.
Yeah, what we'll probably do now is we'll probably follow Greek Gods, keep them where they're at, except we'll switch them and we'll watch Jordan this time.
Yeah, you guys want to see Jordan? I'm telling you guys, you want to see a broken deck? This is the deck that will make Radar go down. I mean, this is what will make Radar be put to 1. Oh, wait, T for T1?
Wait, T4T1?
Oh, shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, Jay.
Go double check. I just took the sheet. I don't have no idea.
Yeah.
Wait, who won?
Yeah, from our side, it looked like it was. Well, I mean, to be fair, there's 3 games going on.
Following the messenger.
Who did?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They did. I thought. Wait, Anthony beat him there?
How?
How? What the heck? It looked like
That
he
looked
swung.
like that wasn't.
Oh damn! I guess Anthony out comboed that.
Wait, they hit time?
Oh, the past time.
Oh, it was
In top 8 guys? Hello?
Yeah, it's just, the time is basically the 1 hour, 15 minutes, 0 to 6.
So what happened?
So in the game on the end, they were tied on life, so it went to deck count, and the Shenron player.
Wait, game and end tied?
Huh?
Game and end tied? So the A's tied?
They tied? Like 1-1?
I don't know who A is.
Jordan
A
and
is Jordan
Anthony.
and Anthony.
Jordan and Marco. They went to time.
Right.
Marco won because he had more life.
Okay. Well, what happened with Anthony
The
and
Shad was tied.
Huh?
Shad won this game. Player 2 won his game.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's not on Marco's
So
team.
right.
Yeah.
So C won his game.
So
So-
B won their game.
Yeah.
Right.
Then C, they were also in time. Hands down, they were tied in life. So then it went to deck count. And
So
Anthony
wait.
Hernandez-
So top cut deciding in teams is different than Swiss.
Yes.
Oh.
Why?
Oh my
I'm just curious.
God.
I'm just curious. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Oh damn.
That's all I can say, because Bad Eye said so.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Any certain game on A or B? There's been a lot of.
what's the other game?
You have Ben. You have 2 gods and 1 Ben.
Okay.
The switchers, you want to keep Marco.
Damn.
Get Shinron's layer on.
Shenron's
Yeah,
later.
get
He already
Shenron.
started.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy, guys. That's very unfortunate. My friend's lost like that. Oh,
Okay.
man,
Well, I
I'm
guess we
real
have no
sad for
choice. So
them.
just do whatever you want.
They would have switched Hernandez and Marco or keep.
I actually. Holy crap.
Switch him is fine. Yeah, switch him. That's fine.
I actually don't. Wow.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna play the video real quick, and then we'll be right back, guys. So we're gonna mute the mic, and then we're gonna get this set up for the next round, and we'll see you guys soon. We'll play a video real quick. We'll see you guys here very, very shortly.
Attention Global Warriors. In 2019, the Dragon Ball Super card game is getting 5 English region championships. Each event offers a new hyper-evolved tournament experience. The explosive competition kicks off in June with preliminary tournaments in each region. France and Italy are getting championships too. If you think you've got what it takes, get ready to prove it. Latin America, Oceania, Europe, Asia, North America. The tournament season wraps up in October with regional finals to determine the strongest players of the year. Know what else is getting powered up this year? The prizes. One-of-a-kind items you won't find anywhere else. Attend prelims to get 2019 edition championship packs featuring 5 hyper-powerful cards. Top-ranking players will receive unique merit cards as proof of their skill. The more of these you have, the more uncontested your might. Advance to the championships in each region to get limited foil versions of championship cards. The higher you place, the better the prizes. Giant cards, metal cards, and more are yours for the taking. The top 3 players in each region get one-of-a-kind leader cards with unique artwork and special region-specific design. Those skilled enough to be crowned champion get a commemorative card with their photo in the art. Have what it takes to be a champion? Prove it! The championship season kicks off in June. Who will reign supreme this year? There's only one way to find out.
finals.
All right, guys, we are back for top 4. I got to fix the scores here real quick, and I will we'll get in the top 4 here. We have T4T, we miss Mina. On the left, Anthony Hernandez playing Broly, Veggies, I believe. And on the right, we have, what's the player on the right? How do you pronounce his name? Javed? Okay, that's actually what it looks like. I just figured it was some, yeah, okay. Javed Cruz, and 2 gods, 1 bin. I'm not sure what place they were in, though, so I don't have the little number up there, but I'll try to fix that.
Yeah, so so the Broly was on the Greek Gods team. He won 2-0, waiting for the other games. Greek Gods won both their games 1-1 early, and then they both lost, both going to game 3.
Right.
And then
that's me.
Yeah, so going to game 3. Now
6.
The match between Jordan Beard and Anthony Hernandez, it came down to they were both in times coming down to the life, but they were tied in life. Now they were tied in life, but what's his name? Jordan Beard on Greek Gods swung for basically his last swing for game, went to combo, but they didn't let him finish the combo. They didn't let him combo, thus the attack didn't get to resolve, even though he swung and you guys saw him comboing, but they didn't actually let that combo resolve. And obviously you saw he had more combo power than Anthony there, so that's why and then because that combo didn't resolve, they're tied in life, so it went to who had more cards in deck, and Jordan had less cards in deck. Yeah, that's it's weird because it hasn't been done like that all event, and then they in these events when you swing, you get your last swing and then you kind of combo out, but they for that finals they didn't allow it, so. I'm not
guys. I mean, the best thing I can say to do if you guys don't like the rules, I know that I'm not a big fan of what just happened either. If you don't like the rules, best thing you can do is make it known. Make a post, talk about it. I don't think what happened was correct. Personally, I don't know much about it though. We're commentating. We don't know really, the full extent of.
That was actually the other game, not Markel's game. The other one that we weren't fully watching, where we kind of zoomed in at the end. It was Jordan Beard and.
But I mean,
it's Jovad Cruz, VAD. In that last game, in Game C, I'm actually not sure what exactly happened in Game C.
Because we switched off of it.
We switched off of it, yeah.
Yeah, we probably should have switched off. That's my bad. But we switched off of it because Jordan was essentially Jordan Beard, the A player for Greek Gods, was essentially attacking for game. It was game. He was like, gotcha. But then they as soon as the time hit, they just stopped.
Yeah.
He had a mirror. He showed he had a mirror in hand. All those other ways he could win, and it's just they didn't let it finish.
Normally, if you swing and then time's called, you get to just finish. You get to combo, but they didn't let him do it. So it's very unfortunate.
But let's figure out what's going on with this match. We have again Anthony Hernandez on the left. T4T # we miss Mina, the 8th seed team playing Yellow Broly Veggies, and on the right we have Javed Cruz, 2 gods 1 bin, 6th ranked team playing Green Broly. This deck can kill you fast, and it also kills yourself fast because he's at 4 life already. So it's going to be a quick set of games. I feel like, Mr. Hype.
Quick. Yeah, on the other side of the bracket, I saw Shenron's Lair. I saw their name, but I didn't actually get to see the other. Yeah,
Shenron's Lair did advance to top 4, but their game was started. We wanted to get them in there, but it's essentially already started. They started earlier. Another frustrating thing that actually happens, if I'm being honest, I don't like the start top cuts before it's time, because in theory you're not saving any time. This game still has to finish before you can go to finals. So, but
what time is it anyways? I didn't think it was that late. It's
7:52. Yeah, still plenty of time to be played here. But we wanted to get you guys Shenron's Lair. I know that's what you guys wanted. We tried, but they're already, like I said, in the middle of a game. Guys, I'm sorry. We don't know the whole story of what happened. That's the best I can say. We actually literally don't know.
I'm pretty sure one of them tried to explain it to me, and I think they were in the exact situation. I'm assuming Jordan hit him down where they were tied in life, and then it came down to deck. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because we did miss a turn or two. Yeah, the time rules for the event, not just in this one in general, but for most of the, just in general, are pretty sucky.
Oh, did I spell the name wrong, guys? I'm sorry. In the
yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it an AD?
AD, yeah.
Okay, sorry guys.
AD, yeah.
It's just I thought it was ED on the paper I got. That's my fault.
Oh man, yeah, if Shenron gets this, oh man, if they do win today's tournament, that's 2 back-to-back team tournaments that they won. Not too bad.
With 2 different sets of people.
Yeah, actually no, one guy's the same.
Right.
Yeah, he's.
That's
really,
true. That's true. Yep. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Wisconsin, that I didn't immediately change the name. It's the first time you asked. It's not like I'm commentating a match here.
Yeah, Shenron's pretty, and they're West Coasters. If they win this one too, that's like 3 West Coast wins in a row. Because the Orlando one, like, I'm not West Coast. Like I was on, but the majority of us were West Coast, right? I had 2 West Coast teams, so West Coast, maybe West Coast is best coast. God dang. Ooh, this is something different for the Broly player, that Super 17 or that Super Hellfighter 17 there. That's interesting. I wonder. Andy has preemptive strike. Looks like a lot. It looks like it's a slower version, I guess, of the Broly. I'm assuming it would have to be slower if you're saving energy for preemptive and not just trying to speed up the chain and kill people on 2. God dang it.
Still 4-4 already, though. Turn 2. That's quick. I always wonder where the Cronoa is on these teams. Like, I feel like they need to wear a shirt or something as the face of Cronoa. So take a life, go to 3. Ambitious. The thing about Green Broly, too, is it can be so aggressive and then just attack with leader and draw all of its cards back. All right, resting to Paragus.
What's that card there? Is that something he played earlier?
Yeah, that's a like the champion pack random. I think it's
Because I'm trying. How did he get this? I thought. What did he preemptive? Is what I'm saying. I thought he preemptive something. I missed it.
Well, he had to because preemptives didn't drop. So yeah, he definitely preempted something. I don't know. Is it Haru Haru maybe?
No, it'd be too early for Haru Haru.
That's true. Yeah, there's only 2 energy on board. Yeah. I'm trying to think. What are cards are in that pack?
Yeah.
It looks like a green card, right?
It was Kaba.
Oh, it's Kaba. Oh yeah, it's the freaking. Did they reprint Kaba in there? The 2-cost Kaba?
That's the 2-cost Kaba. There's no. There's
no way, right?
That can't be it. He preemptive a Kaba, yeah. Then maybe he whatever that is, maybe he preemptive that and then Shigeshed in that Kaba. No. Oh, it was Gohan. Oh yeah. It's the.
Oh, the 1-cost Gohan.
Yeah,
Take a life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. 2-drop gets reprint. Yeah. Matthew taking some time here to read this card. Tell you what, man. This Broly deck gets super scary once it goes up the chain.
It's annoying.
It can attack with the 6-drop, use its battle effect to kill one of your dudes, attacking the other guy, kill that, swap, use the awaken ability to kill another one of your dudes, switch into the 7-drop, kill another guy. Like, he can literally kill like 5 guys next turn if he wants. Like, it's actually.
This is. Oh, Broly might actually lose here. He tapped out.
Yep.
The leader still hasn't swung yet. He just went to 3. He still has. Wow, I didn't feel bad.
Yeah, I actually kind of like the Hellfighter engine, by the way, guys. It can do some pretty cool stuff because it essentially makes you discard 2 and then it discards 2, but then it can attack with leader and just draw those cards back. So if you do it right, if you can loop them and play enough of them, it's actually extremely positive for you because you can essentially, if done right, make them discard, 2 to 4 cards, and then you just draw all the cards you discarded right back with leader swing. I don't necessarily think it's that great in this matchup particularly, but obviously it's main board, and I'm sure he'll sideboard it out for the future games.
Ooh, Michael Friend is on this team too. He's a really good player. Him and I were the only 2 to back-to-back tops at Gen Con. We both made top 8 back-to-back. We were the only 2 to do it that weekend. He's a really good player.
And Hernandez really contemplating what he wants to do here.
It honestly feels like he could probably go for a game if he maps this out. Depending on obviously what's on his hand.
Bro, it's so scary to go against game against Broly because they can just dump their hand to defend, and then they attack with the leader, draw their cards back, and they're like, cool, dude. Like, I lost nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Pretty annoying.
Steven Roach, Dusty, I miss you. Miss you too, buddy. Always. Steven Roach, the best store manager in all of creation. Love you, buddy. Ooh, one drop. Gohan here. Going to 2, you think?
Damn. Yeah, no, he's definitely going for game here. This is crazy too because he can take the life with Broly and restand him, and he'll be a 25k crit swing. Yeah, this is pretty dangerous. Jovi's hand doesn't even look that big. He needs to have like sparking negates and combos and this and that. If he has a Champa here, if he has a Champa for this double strike crit, so then he can't sparking negate out of it on like the leader swing.
Buddy.
This is the time to do it if you're gonna do it.
This is scary, man. I'm a wussy though. I never go for game, dude.
20k crit. I don't like the 20 numbers. He should hit 25. But maybe he oh, he showed he hasn't. Okay, yeah. There's. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh no. He could restand something here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's reading it. He's now realizing, oh damn, I get 10k for the turn.
Yep.
So now he's gonna restand that, get the 25k, go to 1 life. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh wait. Oh, I guess never mind. I guess he has. Well, he still is a 15k. He doesn't actually get to do it again though because he's only at 1 life.
Right, because if he takes no kills.
I thought he'd have been. Oh, that would have been gross if he got to be 25k.
I mean that would happen.
Yeah, that would.
If he had more life. Yeah.
That is pretty sweet. Yeah. Yeah, he scooped. There's nothing he can do.
Man.
You stand Gohan. Actually, I guess standing. Oh, actually, he wanted the crit. He got the crit. He wanted the crit off that. Right. Yeah, for the turn. So he would have. So it was a 15k crit opposed to just standing your leader, because the leader would have drawn a card, but the Gohan.
Yeah, is it better to draw a card or stop your opponent from getting a card?
I think depending on your hand. I think if you already have a good hand, I think just denying them that card. Yeah. Because if that happened to be a super combo or whatever, then that'd be gross.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to play this video while these players sideboard. Then we'll be back to talk about the sideboards and continue this amazing matchup against Anthony Hernandez and Javan Cruz. See you guys very shortly.
Attention, Global Warriors. In 2019, the Dragon Ball Super card game is getting 5 English region championships. Each event offers a new hyper-evolved tournament experience. The explosive competition kicks off in June with preliminary tournaments in each region. France and Italy are getting championships too. If you think you've got what it takes, get ready to prove it. Latin America, Oceania, Europe, Asia, North America. The tournament season wraps up in October with regional finals to determine the strongest players of the year. Know what else is getting powered up this year? The prizes. One-of-a-kind items you won't find anywhere else. Attend prelims to get 2019 edition championship packs featuring 5 hyper-powerful cards. Top-ranking players will receive unique merit cards as proof of their skill. The more of these you have, the more uncontested your might. Advance to the championships in each region to get limited foil versions of championship cards. The higher you place, the better the prizes. Giant cards, metal cards, and more are yours for the taking. The top 3 players in each region get one-of-a-kind leader cards with unique artwork and special region-specific designs. Those skilled enough to be crowned champion get a commemorative card with their photo in the art. Have what it takes to be a champion? Prove it! The championship season kicks off in June. Who will reign supreme this year? There's only one way to find out.
All right, guys, we are back. Players are still sideboarding, taking their time. They have plenty of time, by the way, since they just won in turn 2.
Yep, that's what you called earlier. 2 really fast decks. I wonder what the Broly can actually... It's like, the Broly deck is fast, but his version actually looked slow, or if he's playing with Hellfighters and Preemptives. It's a lot of cards, so if he's not kind of just chaining up the chain and trying to win quick, and he's trying to go for a slower game, tapping out like that, well, I guess he tapped out for Preemptive and then kind of got like rolled after for that, but yeah, Broly self-harming himself like that, I can see its vulnerabilities now. Too bad my Dende deck was not well equipped to beat it. Actually, maybe I would have beaten his version.
All right, handshake, and they're going into game number 2 here. Jovad down a game.
Broly versus Broly.
All right, guys. Here we go. These juggernauts are off to a start. Anthony Hernandez are not going to start the turn Awakened.
Don't those Kid Goku sleeves just look amazing?
They look so awesome. All right, there's the 1 cost Broly. I actually love the way this Broly deck works. Like it's super cool. It's very like does a lot of neat stuff. But it feels like it's very weak on the defense, you know, which to me is like how Broly is in the movie. You know, it's like it's very thematic, it's very cool. Jovad decided not to use the Broly card on his turn 1.
Yeah, bringing yourself down to 4 like that, especially against a deck that's going to keep swinging at you like this, feels bad.
Yeah, no, it's definitely scary, but can you win without going up the chain? Attacking him for 10k into 10k here. Choose no combo. And just lets the Frieza die. Simply pass the turn. Jovad playing a much different game this time than last time.
He's definitely going a lot slower, more defense. I wonder what kind of engine he has to, if he can get to this mid game against Veggies. I wonder if he has to kind of combat it. I can see why he doesn't want to do the Broly chain, because he doesn't want to, you know, rush him down to 4 and then just kind of get destroyed.
Ooh,
there you go.
That's
a good card. And then next turn he can preemptive, maybe.
Ooh.
But he still needs to have his own battle cards to fight, so I wonder...
Right. You're just delaying the inevitable at this point.
Yeah. And this Broly, does he even draw on this side?
No.
Yeah, so I wonder... He's like, the hand advantage is going towards Anthony here.
Going to draw Vance turn 3 here, playing his third energy down, 2 green, 1 yellow.
I really wish I got to see this Hellfighter engine going.
Yeah, it's actually pretty neat. I've seen it a couple times. I feel like it's way too slow in this matchup, however.
Yeah, I can see that.
Paragus coming out. That's going to turn off Preemptive Strike. There is the Broly control mechanism coming down.
Is he going to have to hard cast that
4-drop maybe?
4-drop, yeah. Because if he goes any lower, he won't be able to play the 1-drop anymore. Maybe he just has another Lust. But
yeah, possibly, yeah.
Shigeshes and stuff. I think without Chronoa, even if he lusts the first thing, well, I guess he has 1 Kaba in life, 1 Kaba in energy, 1 Kaba on board, and maybe he tries to play 1 more here and it gets lusted. Can't find the 4th one, and maybe Jovac can come back from that.
If the Broly player can get up to the 6-drop, I feel like he will be in a good spot. But Anthony with like literally a quarter of his deck in his hand right now, it's pretty scary.
See if he has a Nimbus in his hand. Looks like he might be trying to. I don't know if he would Nimbus this turn. Oh no, he does have a Lust. I see a Lust there. So as long as Anthony doesn't have 2 Kabas here.
Yeah, but also, I mean, if he just Shigesh Kabas, that's pretty huge. You can just Shigesh off an attack, and then if he lusts, then.
Ooh. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. Jovad's definitely not going to lust that. Go to 3 here.
Maybe because he wants to get his Kales online. So he can Shigesh Kale, maybe? At least have that option to Shigesh
Kale a like
Kale,
attacker.
Yeah, if he gets blind lusted. Oh. There we go. So maybe, I wonder if he doesn't have that Kaba.
Look how many cards are in his hand.
Swinging with the cabs.
10K. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, that Kefla only cost 1 energy, but he paid 2 for it, even though Kaba.
I think he did the same thing last game too, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure if paying 2 for something that costs 1 is efficient.
Yeah. Ooh, now this is the window you need to lust. But if you don't, see, this is the mind games, right? He Shigeshes. If he blind lusts, then he throws something else out. If he doesn't, then if he doesn't lust it, then Kaba comes out.
Yeah, so he says no lust. I think that's fine.
Oh, doesn't have it. Goes for that guy instead. And the chain begins. You can do the chain without the Kaba.
It's funny because he did the same misplay last game too. And I feel like, I mean, I don't know how the rules work. I mean, I actually don't know that depth into the rules, but are you even allowed to pay 2 for something that costs 1?
I don't know, actually.
Like, I can't pay 5 energy for a 1-drop, right? Like, all right, Sister Attack coming in for 15K. Draw the card.
These are the card. Oh, yeah, it's a 15K, yeah.
Yeah, because he has another Universe 6 on the field.
If you're going to defend attacks, you got to defend this one, unless you plan on Awakening next turn. Unless you plan on Awakening. So, because the next 2 shots are going to be like 20Ks, and defending. Yeah. Depending if he wanted to awaken, if he's trying not to awaken here. Ooh, now you can. Even if he Nimbus is here. Actually, you probably should Nimbus here, to be honest. Because Anthony sells all of his energy up.
Yeah, I don't think Nimbus here is a bad play.
Yeah. Nope. Looks like he's just gonna try to fend this off. It's weird because Jovac actually was playing this very, slower, more defensive, but his hand is pretty crippled.
Oh, absolutely.
He's already at 4 unawakened, and he has like 6 cards. That's actually a pretty bad spot to be in. Why couldn't my Broly player be like this? Oh, dang it. Ooh, Broly tapping that thing. That's actually a thing that a lot of people forget, is to tap down that guy. So when a Broly swings at you, if they didn't already tap down your battle card, you need to combo it away before they tap it down.
Right. Yep, there's a Cobalt Lust.
There's the Lust for the cab. That's what he was waiting for.
Okay. Anthony going to swing in here with Big Mama Kefla. And not. She's doing the dance. Not sure how the other games are going here.
So I wonder, even if Jovad can get out of this turn, does he even have a turn? He'll have 4 energy, but I wonder what Broly can do on 4 energy to crack back. He doesn't have Lust. Like Anthony doesn't have yellow up, so he doesn't have to be worried about Lust. So Jovad will be able to free play almost anything he wants to do. Although he could be afraid of running into Shigesh Goku and stuff like that.
Bring that over here. Don't open it there. Should be in a good spot by the time you get back for us to like check.
Man, Anthony really taking time to decide what he wants to attack with here.
I actually thought that thing froze for a second.
Huh?
I thought it froze for a second. The screen.
All right, 20,000. Here we go.
Yeah, the only way out of this for Jovad, it looks like for next turn, is to play Kami. Unless he can do the Broly chains him out and win, it'd be Kami and try to, last a little bit longer. Because all those Kabas are going to be dead. And after those Kabas, after he's kind of spit out everything he has, there's not really much they can do after that, but we will see.
All right, here's Shigesh. This goes up to 30K and see what he plays off this. It could be another Kaba. Oh, Pan.
Just for the barrier blocker, I guess. Interesting.
That's interesting. If that was going to be his play, I wonder why he didn't attack with the Caulifla.
Or actually, is this? Is this thing attacking right now? And
yeah.
Now, now it's stopped. This thing's stopped. Okay.
If he attacked with the green Caulifla instead, it'd be the same amount of power right now, except it would give it 5K double strike.
Yep. So you're definitely trying to go for game here. So I definitely think he should have Nimbus earlier. Oh yeah, true. He wanted this to be a double strike.
Oh, that's true. It still does. You're right.
30K double strike swing. Yeah.
Sorry guys, it's been a long day. All right, here's the Awaken, Radiant Energy. Draw a card. That does turn on Nimbus here, though. Drew a preemptive strike, I think.
We'll get to Nimbus. But at that point, it might be too late because he can Nimbus one attack and the next... Unless he can stop this. He needs to dump his hand almost to stop... What is a third? Nope. Oh, no. Because now Nimbus can't even save him. If he can Nimbus one attack and the other attack can just... I'm assuming he has a chomp, but we'll just punch right through into his face. Oh yeah, and he still hasn't even used the Broly effect yet. Jeez
That's true.
Louise.
I mean, he could literally just use the Broly effect to ready the Caulifla.
Yep.
That's 25K double striker. That's
could be good though if he doesn't have the Champa, because he's gonna make him think he has it and make him waste the negate here. And if he negates this, then he just readies the Kefla, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah. It looks like it sucks that we didn't get to see Jovad's deck kind of take off, because it looks kind of interesting with this Hellfighter stuff. I wonder how it would have panned out.
All right, open pod round 5 to 7. Please find your seat. Once again, this is the start of round 5 of the open.
Doing the Nimbus.
There's the Nimbus.
But it's a little late because now he's got to.
Maybe he's baiting. Maybe he has.
I think you should. I think you have to hope he doesn't have the Champa there because now there is a guaranteed double strike.
If you're Anthony, do you ready your leader now?
No, you ready this guy. He has double strike.
Yeah, but what if he has another negate? Or if you ready your leader?
Well, because if he does time magic negate it, then these guys can just swing. Because he'll have to go to 1, right?
Yeah, but if you ready your leader and you attack,
yeah.
Right? This doesn't count towards your...
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Oh,
he's Nimbus. You're right. Yeah, my bad. I forgot. Yeah, he's Nimbus. He's Nimbus.
Yeah, so if you ready your leader, you attack, and that doesn't count towards your thing. And if you
and
have
then he still has
Champa,
that to attack.
you can Champa and try to kill him.
Yeah.
I don't think...
No, you're right. He does have to ready that.
I don't think Jovad, though, has a sparking negate, though. So I think the play is the Kefla. It gives you the highest chance of winning, barring no negate. Which I think there might be a 5% chance he has a negate in his deck.
Yeah, because if he does have it, then your turn's done. If he doesn't have it, you obviously win.
Yeah. I'm not sure you even lose with the crackback either, to be honest. So.
Yeah,
right, Anthony
so he's going for this is a safer play.
I agree.
If he has a Champa, if he doesn't have Champa. Well, in general, it's a safer play. Unless he can combo through one of these attacks. He needs a Champa. Probably has a Champa. Swing. Draw. He's got to hope he doesn't have the Champa. There's no point in negating this because other guys will just come through. Just hope he doesn't have it, but he has...
he has so many cards in hand.
So
There's no way this isn't a kill, He
should have just Nimbused earlier on this turn. Like, it's cool to Cold Bolas that Kaba, but if he has a whole bunch of other ways to come at you...
Oh, this is just
doesn't look like
this doesn't look like Champa.
Maybe it's Mira. Maybe it's Mira in it.
Oh, yeah, maybe it is Mira.
Yeah. Well, if it is, he should just dump everything.
That's a good point. All right, super combo. Step 1. This super combo is nuts. Draw 2, warp 1.
Wow, he's got them supers.
Dude, this super's nuts too.
Oh, he has to combo out of this and then draw into a negate. Would be dirty.
Ooh, nice 6-drop's good. He can Tragic Awaken the 6-drop next turn.
Now,
but I still think this doesn't get him out of anything though. Like I feel like even if he survives his turn, there's just no way.
Anthony put himself at 2 life, so it could be crack backable, especially because you draw 6 when you swing here.
Ooh.
He gets 1 more attack, and he didn't have Champa. Oh my god, if he swings with this, that means he doesn't have the Fu. Oh my god, he doesn't. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa, why did he dump all those cards then?
Fu, Mira, like I was expecting Champa.
Yeah.
Like there's like so many things I feel like that wins him the game right here, and he has literally 50 cards in hand, so I don't...
What the... 1 more swing.
Going for the Paragus. Yeah, I like this play. I think this is a smart play.
Oh, he's swinging at the Paragus. Oh, wow. Oh, and wow, he didn't have it. Any of it. I wonder why he comboed so much then. Or I guess he wanted to get one thing through, make him ping 1, but even then you would have lost so much combo power.
So is this Tragic Awakening, right? Is that what he's going to play here? Tragic Awakening, go get the 6-drop. 6-drop can kill something. So he can attack into something, kill something. Yeah, here's Tragic Awakening.
So what does this do? I've actually
gets the 6-drop from your drop. It puts it in play.
What?
Yeah, no big deal, right?
It's casual. Just summon a 6-drop, whatever.
It's for 3, it's fine. It's sparking 7, though.
Okay.
Which is, I guess somewhat of a cost. So this is going to come out. This does have active battle, kill something. So he can use that to start killing stuff.
Does that kill the blocker, or is that the 8-drop? I mean, barrier.
8-drop is the ignores barrier, yeah. So he'll attack. I think this does have double strike though. I think the 6 and 8 have double strike. I like that Anthony's blocking this. This is smart because if he goes up to chain, so this is so
anyway,
smart.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's such a good play by.
He needs to draw into a Champa. 1, 2, 3. What are those cards?
wonder if Jovad should have just dumped his hand
Yeah,
on that.
just combo stuff,
Yeah,
just
to try
more,
to draw
just
into
combo
something
with the
better.
dead stuff. What the?
Is he trying? So it looks like he's trying to knock him to 1.
I guess. Is there? I don't know. I don't know the Broly enough to do this. So 5, 10, 15,
Oh,
20,
no.
25. 15, what happened?
He doesn't have 6-drop in hand, so he couldn't go any further. So he just gave the game to Anthony. That was what it looked like to me.
Oh.
Or he doesn't have the 8-drop in hand. Oh, there's a Chomp in there? Wait, was there a Chomp in there?
Was there actually?
Oh, there's an East Kai. Did you see the East Kai in there? I did not see
I
an
did
East
not
Kai
see
in there.
anything. What the heck? Oh, what?
Is there really?
Oh, I thought he was. I was like, what? At first I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah, I thought he just was like, I can't, I was hoping you would.
First card. Oh, it was the first card he did.
East
Oh,
Kai?
jeez.
Holy Lord.
Damn.
All right, game number 3.
Whoa,
That's
what do you-
jeez,
I guess there
we're
was a way.
actually terrible at knowing who won anything,
Yeah,
by the way.
jeez, that's crazy. Not
That's our
too bad.
weakness.
Looks like they're still playing.
Here's the next game.
So we have what? Slugfest versus. Oh yeah, the Dende. Slug Life. And then.
Slug Life. Actually, how is hand destruction against Ende? Seems like it could be pretty good.
You draw a lot, and like it's like when you discard, it's like, oh cool, I get to discard these mechas that I wanted to discard anyways.
Sure, I mean, yeah, like, at the start, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I get to discard these good things, but they keep making you discard. You're like, wait a second, I have to discard my good stuff. Like.
Yeah, no, honestly, it feels. I feel you're more favored because the leader is just, I think the leader is just really bad. Like in general, the support is good, but the actual leader, where you don't get to draw or do any of that kind of stuff, feels pretty bad. You just take a life. That's like what I want you to do. I'm like, ooh, take a life, please, so I can destroy you. This team actually, this 2 gods 1 Ben is actually really good. Ben's the guy in the middle.
2 gods 1 Ben. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and all 3 of these players are. I think Ben has won an event before. I'm pretty sure he's won an event. He's won like a regional. So all 3 of these, their team's actually pretty stacked.
Yeah, and he's actually starting his turn right here. This could be Jordan at 4 life.
4 life, 2 cards. Tapped out.
All right.
That's
took
scary.
It. Looks like
We got a
our.
radar. What is that? The wings girl? I mean, the Angelica.
I have no idea what that is. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know what the. Oh, I'm not sure actually.
Yeah.
It looks like they're still playing. I see them here. They're still playing. All right, here we go, guys. Game number 4 or 3. Holy crap, guys! It's late. We'll be honest with you. Can't wait to get some food here. Jovad here, starting with a yellow. That tells me I want to bloodlust you. So play a Kaba, please.
Yeah, going first in this match seems like it could be really important.
Yeah. I think Anthony went first. So I think there's a slight advantage to Mr. Hernandez here.
Slug Life. I only like the Slug deck for the fact that people say Slug Life.
I actually think Jovad playing that last match a little bit slower actually really helped.
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised. Well, actually, Anthony's last turn there, his last couple plays were pretty questionable. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do there, but... Here's the Kaba. Is there the lust? Oh!
The bluff.
Yeah, the yellow bluff. I blindly go into it.
Yeah. In your face. I don't think you have it.
You got it. You don't. Well, get wrecked. You got to eat the glass eventually anyway, so you might as well just play it.
Yeah. But that feels like such an obvious one, though. You know what I mean? Like maybe play Khalifa there first, and then try the Kaba next turn or something. I don't know. I feel like Lust is one of those cards that gives you the illusion you could play around it, but in reality you just can't. Like you just have to play it.
You just got to play into it.
Right,
just eat it. I wonder what the Broly veggies. I wonder if they prefer getting that. I'm pretty sure they prefer the red one, right? Hitting off Kappa.
What is it?
Like the Broly veggies when they.
Yeah, you want the 4 cost
Yeah,
Khalifa
sure
if possible.
they prefer to hit that one. So it looks like he kind of a little whiff. Not really. Still hit something, but. Yeah, if Shenron Lairs wins 2 in a row, baby, that's pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet. West Coast would have taken the last 3 ones. West Coast plus 1 Canadian. Let's go.
West Coast plus 1 Canadian. The Kid 500 is new here. Say hello. What's up, the Kid 500?
What up, what up, what up?
Welcome to the chat. 301 of you watching the top 4 finals here at Dragon Ball Super Card Game Celebrations event in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. Appreciate you. Say hello to everyone. Guys, give your hearts in chat to Mr. the Kid 500. Yeah, I'm not sure. It depends on how fast you want to use Shigesh. I feel like it's always the 4-drop. It just has the potential to give you so much more.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're going to start Shigeshing in the 4-drops, if that's your play. Especially if you know they're running Cronoa and you want to awaken real quick so you can start Shigeshing before they get the Cronoa off. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
That was a lit welcome. Well, thank you. Broly's still sitting pretty healthy here. That's 7 life. Aw, Brown Magician 11 honestly came here for Dusty's commentary. The gameplay is just a nice bonus. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a ambitious statement for it being 8:30 at night. At this point, I'm usually just like in a daze. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Going to game 4, right? That's a big one. Also, we had no idea who won the last match.
Yeah.
So
didn't see the Champa there.
Didn't see the Champa at all.
We're blind.
I
think it's the hunger kicking in.
That's my fault, guys. I could do much better. So who's eating tacos right now? Not me or Danny, which is the sad part.
I want tacos. Oh, that sounds good.
That sounds really good.
Oh man.
Where do you want to eat at?
I don't even know. Anybody from Chicago know some hot spots for us?
Yeah.
What's good to eat in Chicago?
Crisp.
Okay. Korean barbecue wings. Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds good. Just Korean barbecue sounds good, if I'm being honest. Ramen sounds pretty good, honestly. I'm just in like I want to eat and go home and go sleep mode. Get some deep dish? We did that yesterday.
Yeah, Dusty actually got us, hooked us up with a deep dish pizza. I actually didn't get to eat any, but the guys...
Did you not?
No. Yeah. The guy said it was really good, though, so I believe him. Is that actually a famous thing?
That's actually where we ate at. We ate at Grando's or whatever.
What the heck?
That's literally what we did. We got that yesterday. I bought a separate pizza for the guys when they got in. Danny hates me and refused to eat it.
Yeah, pretty much.
He threw it right back in my face, apparently.
If it's not fresh, I don't want it.
It's fun.
It is really famous. Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. My girlfriend, before I came here, she's like, are you going to go look at the bean?
Lust.
The bean? I'm like, what bean? Apparently there's some Chicago bean that she wants me to go look at. Yo, what up, Shanto? Yeah, the Toronto guys, they came up. Even our team, even though we didn't make top cut, the whole Toronto squad, everyone did really well.
No, you guys killed it.
Yeah.
These are actually hard events to get top cut in because just the way they're kind of set up.
Squeaking in is pretty. X1s didn't make it in. Even the Twins, after they beat us for the win in, they didn't. Even if we won that, we might not have even made it in. That's how tight it is. But we came with 7 players. 3 of them, we came with 7 players. My 3, we went X2. The other 4, 3 of them were on a team. The other one found a random, which if you guys want to come to these events and you don't have somebody, there's always people looking for people to get picked up. So if you want to hit up San Diego team events and you don't have somebody, just post and you can find somebody, because my friend, he found 2 players to play with and they went undefeated during Swiss. And I'm not sure if they're still in it, but they were kicking ass all day. How do you think you do with the Frieza, Danny? Which Frieza? Golden Frieza? I love Golden Frieza.
Man, Javad just playing extremely defensive. I actually love to see it.
Yeah, this is definitely this is actually what takes good players when they can change gears. He got stomped game 1, and game 2, it did look grim for him, but he came out of it. And this game 3,
he looks really ahead right now.
You can. That's what makes a great player.
Going second, he looks really ahead, which is very.
The Colby Spice, yeah. I like it. It's a fair deck. I don't know how great it is. It's a good deck. It's fun to play. It's very fair, but I'm not sure if it's event winnable with some of these decks that are just like, oh, I'm going to kill you turn 2. Oh, I'm going to spit out 50 guys and destroy you. Oh, I have a secret rare on turn 2. Get wrecked. Oh, thanks, I guess.
that brings out 5 guys. 3 of them discard 3 cards out of your hand. The others all have critical.
Honestly, this weekend I'm just here hanging out, having fun with my friends. Like usually, I'm not like I get mad or salty when I don't top, but me losing this last one, I actually wasn't as bummed as I normally am. So maybe tomorrow we just come in with Limo, Lime, Frieza and just have a good time and try to make a splash with set 1 golden Frieza. Or do I just go degenerate and play Super Shenron?
That's a question for the ages. All right, 10,000 to 10,000.
Super Shenron's pretty degen, not gonna lie. Why did he pay 2 energy? Did he do the 2 energy thing again? Or no, he had that one out. It's only 1 red. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, he's been paying 2 for everything lately. Not sure why.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like he forgets what Kaba does.
Man, Mass Saiyan would be good here. Jeez.
Oh, I know. Mass Saiyan was great against back in the day with the Ginyu Veggies when I used to play the Xeno Trunks that Colby made. You use it to bait out their lusts and then chain Xeno them and say get wrecked. And if they didn't lust it, well then you just clear some of their veggies and go to town.
Anthony Hernandez at 4 life though. That's scary.
Ooh man, yeah. If Jovad shows a Kami, well, we haven't seen one yet, but if he has a Kami,
ooh, that's true.
It will be quite nice. Yeah, see, you pitch, and this is smart. This is what some players don't do. You defend the ones you can, like these easy ones, like these 10Ks, and then you take the 20Ks, right? It's like, I see a lot of people where they're like, oh, I'll take that 10K, oh, I'll take this 10K, and all of a sudden you're at 4 life, and then they swing with a 20K, and then they're like, okay, now I'll start defending. But if you start defending now, you're just throwing away more cards.
Right.
Whereas if you think he's gonna start swinging with all of these things, which I'm assuming he's going to, you just throw that 1 5K away to stop these small 10Ks.
Does Sister Attack get the 5K for the whole turn?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, because if so, I wonder if it was better just to untap with the...
Swing with that and then untap.
Oh, there's not Universe 6 in play.
Oh, is that why he's not doing it yet? Oh.
That's why he's not doing that. Okay. I see you, Anthony Hernandez.
See, I don't mind, like, going to 3 like that, like he did. Anthony, he's not in a bad spot, and Jovad's not. Neither of them in a bad spot right now. But Anthony doing that to his life puts him in a vulnerable spot, which
right.
it's almost like unnecessary. He got 2 cards, but now he's just kind of closer to death. And like if Jovad gets a turn and starts swinging at him, now he needs to defend these 3 life. Whereas if he has that 4 life, there's a little leeway. You can either take it, not take it, defend the easy ones, not defend it. But him taking that life kind of, 1, speeds up the game, and for both players, and 2, really puts him in a vulnerable spot.
Yeah, the Sister Attack is for turn.
Ooh, so that would be good.
Yeah. It's just he doesn't have another Universe 6 in play. Yeah, so Keyblade Master, it is for turn.
What do you think of yellow Broly? What's promo lead? Doing Broly yellow Frieza. I have no idea what that means. Actually, it looks like he probably does have a lot of cards in hand, but Anthony's like he plays with like oversleeves, and his hands actually always look bigger than they actually are. Like I'm sure he does have a big hand right now, but a lot of times his hand actually isn't as big as you think it would be. It's just the sleeves that he uses.
Ooh, Kaba, that's a good one. That guy's the game ender supreme. Can't be countered.
Yeah, stages.
Yeah, Danny. Mr. Danny Hype was commentating with me, guys.
It's me. I scrubbed out so Dusty Asked if I wanted to do this little commentary. I've always wanted to do it because every time I come to events, I obviously want to play, so I never actually get any chance to commentary. So now that I've scrubbed out, here we go, boys. Whoop, whoop. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm okay. It's good practice for my solo streams.
All right, guys. So Shinron's Lair just lost.
Oh no! Wow.
Yep, they got beat. The team that won is the team that literally I think their A player has been trying to get me.
Oh, that's the team with my with my one friend Tyler, right?
Tyler, yeah.
Yeah. So the vegan, my one Canadian friend, he came down because there were 7 of us. 3 of us joined, obviously 3 and 3, and then we had Tyler who was by himself, and he's like, yeah, I just found some guys online who wanted me to play with, who said I could play with them, and so he brought 3 decks because the guys didn't tell him what deck he could play or what they were using. So he brought 3 decks, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're playing these, and he's like, okay, I guess I'll just play this deck then. And they went undefeated during Swiss, and they're just killing it. That's crazy. Actually, that one guy, he was a judge in Orlando, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I think he was a judge at Orlando.
But yeah, that one guy was trying to get me to put him on stream since round 1. And I just kept trolling him and wouldn't put it. Yeah, and I was like, seeing the finals, and I was just trolling him, and here he is. Now I'm gonna have to tell him the stream's broke just to troll him again.
Man, if my friend Tyler wins this tournament, just randomly,
can you imagine
subbing in for like random people? Yeah.
Yeah, is a sub.
Yeah.
He's also vegan.
Yeah.
Like we're never gonna hear the end. This is gonna be that's
he's gonna be the one guy in our car that comes home with that big win. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy for him.
Oh, Anthony's team has won. Okay, so Anthony's team has won. So let's get the next match going. Yeah. Let's get good. Yeah,
so it looks like Jordan Markle and Ryan Severn won their match. So
yep, so here we go.
This game is they don't need to finish this game, and it looks like T4T.
We'll see. I'll let this one guy be on stream. I don't know what place he's in, but he's been asking me since so I'll let him. Right.
He's one of the M's.
Right. So whatever end he's on, he can be on. He's been asking me. I don't want to troll him that hard.
The big guy is at the beginning.
The guy, yeah, like the guy with the black shirt on right now. Yeah, let him. All right, guys, we're going to play the video. We're going to mute the mics, and we're going to get everything set up, guys. We'll see you very shortly. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be right back with the finals.
Attention, Global Warriors. In 2019, the Dragon Ball Super card game is getting 5 English region championships. Each event offers a new hyper-evolved tournament experience. The explosive competition kicks off in June with preliminary tournaments in each region. France and Italy are getting championships too. If you think you've got what it takes, get ready to prove it. Latin America, Oceania, Europe, Asia, North America. The tournament season wraps up in October with regional finals to determine the strongest players of the year. Know what else is getting powered up this year? The prizes! One-of-a-kind items you won't find anywhere else. Attend prelims to get 2019 edition championship packs featuring 5 hyper-powerful cards. Top-ranking players will receive unique merit cards as proof of their skill. The more of these you have, the more uncontested your might. Advance to the championships in each region to get limited foil versions of championship cards. The higher you place, the better the prizes. Giant cards, metal cards, and more are yours for the taking. The top 3 players in each region get one-of-a-kind leader cards with unique artwork and special region-specific designs. Those skilled enough to be crowned champion get a commemorative card with their photo in the art. Have what it takes to be a champion? Prove it! The championship season kicks off in June. Who will reign supreme this year? There's only one way to find out.